day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? I tried to go to sleep early and I am up. I should have made this members only, but I wasn't even thinking. Who's up? Let me know if y'all can hear me. She said 44 Bush watchers. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, Bush watchers. What y'all doing up with me? She said, grab the megaphone, yells Vanessa. Welcome in, LOUDTalkerz. Hey, Vanessa. What's going on, y'all? What you doing up, Vanessa? You know you got to go to work tomorrow. She said, I'm up by a wing and a prayer. You better go to sleep. Look, I was asleep. I had dozed off, but then I woke up. She said, I'm here, was watching you shake your wig. Ooh, girl, I don't know how y'all do it. I do not know how y'all do the wig because, baby, ain't no way, Jose, baby. I just wanted to chat for a few minutes, y'all. Literally just chat for a few minutes. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. Hit that thumbs up button for me. I see YouTube changes some things because when I signed in tonight to go live, it was different. How we set up whether we want the video monetized or not. I'm like, what is this? So they got some new stuff going on. So I got to read up tomorrow and find out what it's really about. But anyway, that ain't for y'all. That ain't for y'all. That's for the content creators, though, if I have any in here. Wait a minute. I see a name that says RH like to hit men from behind. Ooh, Lord, who name is that? And the picture is a shrimp. It says, Amore, hey, girl, that wig got me. Girl, Tinker's bought me that damn wig, y'all. Tinker's bought me that wig. She said, oh, my God, I gotta renew my subscription. Listen, let's chat for a minute, okay? Let's chat for a minute. So she said, I can't see anybody's community wall. I don't know why. When you say anybody's, what do you mean, New Day? What do you mean when you say you can't see anybody's community wall? I think YouTube is changing some things up. But let's just chat for a minute, honey. So, most of us here, we came here in support of Brianna and to call out Robert's bullshit, right? And because most of us was here from the beginning, we're able to see things a lot clearer. She said, Judge Moore did a great job with them glasses, the robe, and the wig. Thank you, baby. So we can see his bullshit clearer. So I just have a question, though. So this is about the Toya and Robert thing, because I was listening to Camille's live, and I agree with her. And I went over to listen to Ringo, and I'm listening to him, and I'm just like, well, it's easy to say what he said when he's really not in the, hey, honey, when he's not in the mix, when he doesn't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? He's not been here from the beginning and he doesn't see the play. So I think people from the outside that don't know too much about this story just look at, some rich people on the internet feuding with each other. He don't know that the whole family broke, right? He don't know they all, struggling and whatnot. She said, I didn't like Ringo live. Well, everybody has their opinion though. So I'm not going to ding him on his live. I'm just going to say he hasn't been here from the beginning. And what did he say the last time he did a live? He thought the two brothers were rich. And it is easy to think someone rich when they have 1 million followers. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, you got 1 million followers. I know you making money. It's kind of like an unwritten, I ain't gonna say unwritten rule, but it's kind of like it's you supposed to. I would say if you have 1 million, if you have 1 million subscribers, I would think that you're supposed to be making a good piece of money. You know what I mean? I find it hard to believe that somebody with 1 million followers can be struggling like Robert. But anyway, let me say this right quick. So I hear a lot of people coming out here saying that Toya did this for money. And whether she did or not, because I agree with Camille when she says whether she did or not, everybody that goes live, they do it for money, right? They go live for money. No one is coming out here on social media and just talking for free. And if they are, they're doing it to get their watch hours up until they are able to monetize their page. But the brothers saying that she did it for money is what's getting me. The supporters saying that she did it for money, they may not understand what the deal is, right? It's the brothers that's saying that she did it for money. Kevin said she did it for money. And also LaTruth said she did it for money. How can those two individuals say that she did it for money when they come live for what? For money. They come live for money. Robert comes live for money, right? When Robert comes live, if he's not getting a super chat, Robert is going to end his live quickly if he is not getting paid, right? Kevin really don't get a lot of super chats, but he was getting quite a few last night, whatnot. And let me just say another thing. Robert also came out and said people lie on him because he is the motion. Now I just want to show you something right quick, right? Let me just be messy. Okay, let me just be messy right quick. So the truth sent his brother, Kevin Wesley, the Truth Factor. I don't know what that name come from, but whatever. He sent him out here to interrupt Toya's scheduled live, okay? I'm not even going to pull it up on the screen. I'm just going to talk. I was going to pull it up, but I changed my mind. I'm just going to talk about it, okay? You can go look for yourself. So Robert sent his brother Kevin out to interfere with his sister's live. So Kevin live got 11,000 views. That is the live that he interrupted that Toya was doing, okay? So 11K views, quite a bit of views, right? Kevin got 11K views, but on YouTube, it says he has 206,000 subscribers. And on Facebook, it says he has 1 million. Okay. Now let's go to Toya's live, right? So Toya live, the one that he says she's only doing this because she wants cash apps. Hey, you guess what? She got 19,000 views, 19K views. And this was on top of Kevin stealing some people from her because he went live to steal people from Toya so they won't hear everything that Toya had to say. Okay. She said, Amor knows who I'm talking about. I don't know who you're talking about. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Lynn Carson says that boy ain't got even a shrimp. He told RH he can't F with him. I about died. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I do know, Lynn. Oof. But that ain't what we're talking about right now. So anyway, so Toya got 19,000 views. Kevin got 11. Toya got 19. Now let's look at the dude that's always coming out here, and that is LaTruth. He always coming out here saying what? That he has the motion. He is the motion, that people talk about him because he's the motion. He came out today and he got 4.9K views. Let's just round it up to 5,000. So you got Toya making 19,000 views. Kevin made 11,000 views. And Robert made 5,000 views. And it ain't even at 5,000 yet, okay? But he says he's the motion. Don't you think that if LaTruth was the motion, he would have more views than 19K, his sister? What do y'all think about that? Don't you think that he would have more views? Huh? Don't you think that he would have more views than 19K if he was indeed the motion? Absolutely. He's not the motion. Look at his page, his YouTube. Now, I'm not talking about Facebook. You know, he always loved to say, oh, you know, they struck me on Facebook. They struck me on Facebook. They stole my page. They stole my views. My Facebook is being silenced because they struck me. He loves saying that. He loved making excuses for why he don't have the views on Facebook. But what's his excuse on YouTube? YouTube, it says that he has 317,000 subscribers. His brother 200,000 subscribers. And now let's look at Toya. Toya has 9.9 thousand subscribers. So Toya has less than 10,000 subscribers and was able to pull a 19,000 view live. 19,000 views, which means 10,000 more people that's not subscribed to her watched her live. 10,000 more that is not subscribed to her, they watched her live. The brother, 200 plus thousand, and the truth, 300 plus thousand. But he says he's the motion. He's the motion. And then me, what do I have? 14,000? I have 14,000 subscribers with 7,000. I just did my live tonight and I got 7.5K views. Still more than the motion. Still more than that dude that holler, he is the motion. He's not the motion. It's all in his damn head. Seriously. It's in his head. He's fell off. He doesn't want to admit that he fell off. And he's going to fall even more. I'm just going to be honest with you. Hey, everybody just coming in. But he always hollering, oh, you got to talk about me because I'm the motion. Y'all talk. Why can't the motion get the motion? Why can't he do well talking about himself like everybody else allegedly does well talking about him? Why isn't that? Why isn't he the only one I know that don't make views talking about himself? But everybody else can talk about him and make views. Why is that? It's because no one, people have legit silenced him is what it is. The only people that's still running behind him are the few that hate Brianna guts. That's it. That's all. We've been saying that for, I don't know, almost 3 years now. He really does not have the support that he thinks he has. Seriously, period. She said, I believe the brothers are just writing imaginary numbers. TV, you are absolutely correct. There's no way in the God's green earth that Kevin has 200,000 and he has 300,000. The dude didn't even know nothing about super chats until I started getting super chats. There's no way you're going to have 300,000 subscribers on YouTube and you don't know about super chats. Do you understand me? He didn't know nothing about super chats. He didn't know how to do it. He didn't know how to stream. He didn't even know how to use StreamYard. He didn't know how to do any of this crap that they do over here in these YouTube streets. He did not know how to do any of this. He do get views off of Momo. He does. He get views off of Momo. But as far as his own content, he does not. He is not the motion. She said, it reminds me of a 50-year-old man thinking he can still run a football like he used to in high school. Baby, his time is over. Honey, that's exactly what it is. She said, Michelle RH carried the family when he had money. Well, but did he really have money? Did he really have money? Because the way OB said it, he really didn't have no money. Not no serious money. He had that play money. You know what I mean? And when you say carry the family, from what Toya said, he might give her $30 here, $40 here, $50 here. You know what I mean? She said, right, and tell old stories of glory days. Exactly. And that's what he's doing. Oh, Bree's money. Okay, I understand what you're saying. When he was married to Bree money. Okay, got you. That's the only time that brother had money, except for when the divorce happened, or should I say when they broke up, because people nosy and people are invested, and some people just like drama. Like me, I like drama. And they just was going back and forth from his page to her page, from his page to her page, from his page to her page. And that's how he was making his money. But then some people was like, man, I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of the both of y'all. And they unsubscribed to the both of them. They did. And some people said, you know what, I come back when you change your content. And that's why Brianna got a lot of people that came back, because she changed her content. He did not. He didn't change his content. This man is still to this day trying to push a narrative that he doesn't lie, that he hasn't lied, and everybody else is the problem but him. Think about it. Everybody that has came out and said something against him, it has been them. No, they the liar. They the problem. I'm the innocent one. Every single person that has come out has said something against this man. He has blamed them. Brianna, Desharia, Sierra, me, Jeannie, Break Room, Ashley D, anybody, TC them, anybody that used to rock with him and no longer rocks with him is their fault. They're the problem, not him. Tamika, it was Tamika's fault. Everybody, Joffe fault. Everybody that stopped rocking with him, he has tried to make them out to be a liar. He literally tried to make them look like it's their fault. He has not taken no responsibility, no accountability for jack shit. And then he goes on his social media platform and say shit like, "I'll forgive you. I think you just need counseling. I think you just need to go get some counseling." As if, and then he says things like, "Oh, they want to talk about people that's down on their luck and just, having a hard time. I never thought that I would lose my page." That man lost his page and became a stay-at-home dad where Bree was paying all the bills. He got comfortable. That's it. That's all. He is a grown-ass man that got comfortable seeing another woman or experiencing another woman taking care of him. That's just what it is. He got comfortable. But let's talk about Season for a minute. She over there just, acting like she living her best damn life. She may not be having to deal with this shrimp right now, right? As far as, I don't think that he's giving it to her because, it seems like he might be sleeping with whoever, right? And seem like she might be moving on, trying to throw it in his face. But when I sit here and look at her, act like she's just so happy and just, it's funny, somebody said she needs to give up the wigs because it's hurting her edges. I just fell out laughing. But anyway, but she over there acting like she's so happy or whatever. Let me tell you something. She's miserable as fuck. Anybody that overly do it, trying to pretend to the internet like they happy, they fucking miserable, okay? That shit ain't natural. No way, no effing how. Because if it was natural, she would have been doing that. I mean, that girl look like she's skipping through the motherfucking streets. That shit is fake as hell. I'm letting you know. That's fake happy. She is what you call pretending, okay? She said yesterday, OB said, even the people in the music industry don't want to mess with RH. She's the problem. Absolutely, and I agree. And I believe OB. I believe OB when he said people in the music industry do not want to mess with him either. And that's why he hasn't gotten anywhere. She said Season was a late bloomer. She didn't gain her confidence until later in life. So here she is acting like a young adult. I don't believe she has confidence. I believe all that shit is fake as fuck. I really do believe it's fake. You can kind of almost tell when a person is faking it and when they just natural. When it's just natural, when it comes naturally. She's doing the most, absolutely the most. She said how she played Bree, how she's a harlot, she's no good, and RH used her for butt and to piss Bree off. Now she looks stupid. Exactly. At her late age, 52 years old, she was used as a piece of ass. For your sister and your brother-in-law to come out and say that their brother told them that he was only fucking her. Excuse my language. Y'all know I say what I want to say, but he was only having sex with her. I would be so embarrassed and not embarrassed that, okay, I'm a grown woman. I can have sex with who I want to, right? Right. But he made her look like a complete fool. He out here chasing behind young women, touching their ass, making love songs over Brianna constantly because he can't get the Brie off his mind type shit going on, right? He had this woman laying on the bed watching up-teen YouTube videos about his ex-wife. She looks desperate. She was desperate. She should feel like a complete idiot. You call yourself nursing this man back to life. right? So you say you nursed him from surgery. That's all she did. Nursed him from surgery, right? When you go through surgery, especially surgery like that, you do need help. Okay. You do need somebody to help you with your drainage. You need people to help you get your medicine, bring it to you, may even help you to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Depending on how severe your surgery is, but you will need some type of help. So she helped him from his surgery. And then apparently, they were bumping uglies or whatever. Y'all know what bumping uglies, rubbing coochies, whatever you want to call it. But I can almost bet you, because of her age, she wasn't just effing him just to F him. She thought that there were going to be a long-term commitment somewhere down the line. Whether she thought she was going to be, a second wife in the polygamy relationship type shit, she may have thought that. Or she thought that he was going to marry her once he got over Brie. And she realized that he did not get over Brie. You know what I mean? He did not get over Brie. So with that being said, she looks like a damn fool. A damn fool. She said, you notice both of them looks like they are slowly melting away. RH looks sick without a shirt on. He reminds me of my great granddaddy that died at 92. I don't understand why he's going around not wearing a shirt around his daughter. Now, I know that men do go shirtless, but my daddy always told me that it was inappropriate for a man to go shirtless around his children, is what he told me. I don't know what y'all think about that. What do y'all think about him going shirtless around Momo? My daddy didn't do that around us. And my husband doesn't do it around his kids. He always have on a t-shirt or a wife beater, but never shirtless. He's only shirtless when he take his shower, maybe go to the pool, and Jay wears a swim top, right? Or when he go to damn bed. She said it's weird and disgusting. Okay, I thought I was the only one that thought that, but I didn't want to make it sound like I was just picking and poking. But my dad, I value his opinion. He just told me it was inappropriate for a man to walk around the house with no shirt on. I mean, with no shirt on. And he walk around the house. He picks her up with no shirt on. He just does a lot of things. And unfortunately, Momo is getting older, and she's gonna start asking questions like, she might anyway. All I'm saying is, he has nobody that's smart enough to tell him what's inappropriate and what's not inappropriate. And you would have those old hags over there saying, oh, y'all reaching. Ain't nothing wrong with him being shirtless around his daughter. Y'all reaching, because they just dumb themselves. You know what I mean? She said, I hate that you should always have a shirt on around girls. Yes. Yes. I honestly believe that. I saw it and I was like, okay, I don't want to seem like I'm just trying to pick at everything, due to him, what they do to Brianna and Janelle. But at the same time, I thought it was inappropriate. I was taught that it was inappropriate. I was taught, she said, I don't think it's a big deal, but depends on the situation. Well, he was driving down the road with no shirt on. So, I guess you do the math. He always does it though. She said, my man now, even at the beach with my daughter, won't take his shirt off. Yeah, but I always told it was inappropriate. She said, I don't think it's a problem for him being shirtless. Okay. I do though. She said, in a cringy kind of way, he looks at Momo as if she was Brianna. I see what I hear you. I do think that he favors her over both his daughters because she's Brianna's daughter. I do believe that. I believe that he definitely wants to, be a part of her life, unlike Desharia. He doesn't want to be a part of Desharia's life. He only wants to claim Desharia just in case Desharia hit it big in the music industry. Oh, he's gonna claim her big time if she hit it in the music industry. He'd probably be out there be like, I taught her everything she know. Everything she know, I taught her. And he probably even try to be her manager. I actually hope that Desharia does go far with her singing and her whatever she does, you know, whether she takes up acting or whatever the case may be. I hope she goes far, and I hope she shuns the fuck out of her dad. And the reason being is because he's shunning the fuck out of her now. He's literally showing off his relationship with Momo in her face. And people say, oh, you just jealous. I can't even believe the old hags, you know, that we don't like, literally says things like she's jealous of his relationship with Momo. But let's think for a second. What if she is? What's wrong with that? What would be wrong with an older daughter that has no relationship pretty much with her father? What would be wrong with her being jealous of a relationship because he overdo it with with Momo in her face? Now, this is just for the camera. We ain't talking about what happens outside of the camera. We're talking about on the camera. What if she was? She said, did anyone see Desharia post earlier? It's in her story. No, let me see right quick before it goes out of her story. Hold on. You're talking about the one that she said, I never played victim. I love telling people why I was the villain and why the victim got what they deserve. I love taking accountability for my reaction to a person's actions. I love teaching a person to find somebody else to play with. When I generally don't start, I only finish. Liars and narcissists make everybody else the problem but themselves and say they ain't did nothing. Nah, baby, this is what I did, this is what I did, why I did it, and how I did it. Are you talking about that one? She's pretty much calling her daddy a narcissist. What she said is right. Narcissists do blame everybody else. It's never their fault. Never will they ever take responsibility of anything. It's always somebody else's fault. They make it somebody else's fault. Oh, your fault, 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 your fault. She said he's always touching on Momo. I was a daddy's girl. My daddy never looked me in my eyes and touched me like he does. Momo acts uncomfortable at times. I think Desharia will. She's very intelligent, more so than both of her parents. She's very inquisitive. Yes, I agree. She should have the wherewithal how they can bother his oldest daughter is hurtful. Exactly, J. Lou. I don't understand why people would say things like that. Oh, you're just jealous because he spends time with Momo. Like, they're so dumb. You know, you can tell when people like that grew up in a household where a parent favored the child over the other. They grew up like that. They didn't, people like, you know, I'm not going to say no names because we don't need to say no names in the chat, but y'all pretty much know what we're talking about. The women that said things like Desharia was jealous of her daddy relationship with his younger daughter, right? The youngest child. So people that say things like that, they grew up in a house divided. They grew up where their parents treated their siblings different because they think that shit is normal. They think that it's funny or, you know, I guess a thing to tell a 17-year-old, oh, you're jealous. You're jealous that your daddy is spending more time with his 5-year-old than he is you. That is stupid and crazy to me. But at the same time, if she is jealous, she has a reason to be. But does that make what he does right? Does it make it what he does right? No. The fact that he sits there and act like Momo really is his only child because he only claims Desharia via voice. He just says, oh, I got a daughter and I love her so much. But he doesn't take care of her. He threatens her. He don't even call and ask her how she's doing or anything like that. He just threatens her. He threatened her and he uses her. He doesn't even financially provide for her. Let's talk about that for a minute. How many of you guys have older children, like 17 or above? Anybody in the audience have children 17 or above. Because if you do, you know at 17 or above, they cost way more than they did when they was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me your high schooler don't cost you more money than your elementary student. Tell me your high schooler or your college student, college age student don't cost more money than your elementary school student. These kids become more expensive as they get older. They become more expensive. Their clothes is more expensive. I remember spending $250 on a jacket for my son, an $80 book bag for my son. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's not me bragging. I just remember shit costs more money. It's just more. It blew my mind. I'm like, oh my Lord, just more money, period. And then you be so happy when they turn 18, like, yes, they're 18, or when they graduate, you're like, yes, just to find out that they cost more money. They cost more money. Then you're like, okay, it's time for you to go get a job. They get a job and you still find yourself giving them more money. You don't just stop financially taking care of your child at 17 years old, at 16, at 15. I think he stopped at 14. And I'm not, and when I say financially taking care of your child, I'm not saying giving them $30, $40, because $30, $40 ain't shit. That's ice cream truck money. The fuck? $30, $40? Come on. That's the ice cream truck come to the neighborhood type money. You can't say you did something giving your child some $30, $40 damn dollars at 17. What is $30, $40 supposed to do? Exactly. That's DoorDash money. That's one day money. That's money for one day. $30, $40? What is that going to do? What is that going to do? You know? I don't even think that's lunch for a week, to be honest. Let me see. Is it? Somebody told me at one time lunch was like $2.75, $3.75. Let's say $2.75. All right, so it's lunch for a week. It might be lunch for a month. Hold on. No, it's not lunch for a month. $40, $30. The other sister came out trying to drop receipts of $30, $40. Girl, bye. 30 here, 40 there, 40 here, 30 there. Come on. We give that to our grandkids. When we go visit our grandkids, we get them a 20. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that hand their grandchild a 20? Come on. And they're not even our obligation. They're not our children. They're our grandkids. You think every time he sees his child, he slips money in her hand? Probably not. Probably not. And he shouldn't be slipping money in her hand every time he sees her. He should be providing for her every single month, even if he doesn't want to give it to Sierra. He needs to be giving her money every single month. Every single month. $300, $400, $500 a month is what he should be giving her, if not more. I'm being honest. I am being honest. So for them to say, oh, she's jealous because he spent more time, she's probably jealous because he's financially, he financially provide when she's in his care. Yeah, he buy her ice cream, take her out to eat, buy her dresses from Walmart. Yeah, but child support, get somebody else to do that shit, right? She said, I agree. My mother give both of my kids 20 each, sometimes 50 each. Yeah, that's her grandparent. That's her grandmama. Because we know we don't see them all the time. And they love it. They think it's the best. My grandbaby lights up. That, we buy her. I bought a big ass bear that wasn't even worth it for $50. It was not even worth it. But she wanted it. So what was I going to do? Tell her no? No, she wants it. Here you go. Here you go. That's what we do with our grandkids. We throw money away for our grandchildren. She said, do you think he has some type of resentment toward Desharia because of them being cousins? No, I don't think that he has a resentment from her for being cousins. I think that when you are a narcissist, right? a narcissist parent. When you can no longer control your child, you tend to want to move away from them. I believe that he knows that Desharia can read his manipulation. And Desharia doesn't allow him to control her. She says, I'll see you and I'll visit you, but you can't put that camera in my face. And that bothers him. It bothers him that she gives him stipulations. And that's what a narcissist do not like. I believe that him and Brianna probably would have been fine if Brianna would have stayed naive. But as Brianna started making money, Brianna started becoming more wiser. And she started pushing back and saying, no, you're not going to talk to me that way. You're not going to do this to me. You're not going to do that to me. And he couldn't take that. A narcissist doesn't like when a person gains their own control. If they lose control of you, if they can no longer control you, you are useless to them. So Desharia is pretty much useless to him because she doesn't allow him to control her, you know? So, and then I'm going to just be honest with you, it's going to happen to Momo. Momo is going to get an age. It might be around 12, 13, or 14, but she's going to get an age where her daddy is not going to be able to mind fuck her anymore. Tell her shit just to say it. She's going to start asking questions, real questions, and not just to him. She's going to start asking other people questions. My daddy said this. What does this mean? My daddy said that. What does this mean? My daddy told me this. What does that mean? Trust me when I tell you. She's going to want to start finding out why is he saying some of the things that he's saying. Okay? She said, what'd you say, Selena? She said, that's true. My ex was like that. He was a terrible person. Yep. As the child get older, they will lose that control over them. Something is wrong with those people. Shaking my head. It is. She said, their family is weird. I treat my niece and nephews like they're my own, and they act like they don't even know our age children or vice versa. That's true. For their family to be such a big family, baby, let me tell you something. Now, I will say, I didn't grow up with a close-knit family because I was adopted, okay? So majority of my family was left in Chicago when we moved away from Chicago, okay? So I was adopted, so I didn't have that close-knit family. But my husband's family, they're close-knit. Let me say this for a second. The fact that Toya has 3 children, Kevin has 3 children, Robert has 2 kids, and Dawn has 1. And their mothers passed away, but they still have their father. Every year they should have been trying to have some type of family reunion. Like literally. Have y'all ever heard of them having a family reunion? Raise your hand if you guys have family reunions. We have a family reunion every year, my husband's side of the family. But my kids come, so and some of the, sometimes the grandkids come, depending on if the father have that weekend or week with the child. But do y'all do family reunions? Do y'all do them with your siblings and their children so your siblings can see, your children can see their cousins, their nieces, their nephews, their aunties, their uncles? Y'all do that? So you would think, we've been seeing this family for 3 years on this social media. They came out acting like they were fucking closer than close. Have you ever seen them do a family reunion? She said, we have a family reunion every year as well. Yeah, every year. Every year I've been with my husband, they have family reunion every single year, every year. Every year. She said, we used to, but not anymore. Okay. Every week. You have a family reunion every week, Jen, every Sunday. I like that though. If you're in the same town, yeah, every Sunday. Some families get together every Sunday. She said, with my siblings, every week with my family, every year for sure. Yes. She said, consider becoming I read that. She said, we're trying to put one together, but it's a struggle in my family. Just do it and put it out there. And if people come, they come. If they don't, they don't. Seriously, I would just do it. And if they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. They'll miss out and they'll say, oh shit, I ain't gonna miss next year. You know what I mean? But they came out acting like we know now that it was never like that. But just like Ringo did say, Ringo said that if he said the family needed to get offline, go heal, and come back online and come back stronger. And he actually said that they can actually be big out here on social media because you got 4 social media content creators. I mean, if you want to call them that, right? But 4 siblings that's social media content creators. They can get together and do content. She said, Amor, did you get my email? I think I got a email. Let me see. I think I did get an email, but I'll respond back to it. Oh, wait a minute. I did get one. Let me see. Who is this? Oh, is that what he deleted? Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you. So she said they never mention each other's children like that. It doesn't seem like they are close to any of their family. Exactly. Like, why they don't, though? And that's kind of crazy. They really don't. They'll pretend and go get fake family and stuff like that, you know? She said, my family is so divided. Some will show up and some will show up Sunday dinners. Well, you know what? If they're divided, I mean, you know, you only can just do your best. Our family is stretched all over the place. Like we have a son in North Carolina, one in Texas, and one in Tennessee. Then we have a daughter in Florida, and then one in Boston. So our kids are all over the map. So we said this year, we was like, okay, pick a holiday. What is it going to be? Thanksgiving or Christmas? We all got to come together. And I believe we said Thanksgiving. Ooh, I got to ask Jay, is it Thanksgiving or Christmas? I want to say it's Thanksgiving because I think, what's it Thanksgiving? It's either Thanksgiving or Christmas. I can't remember, but one of the holidays. We're doing one. We're picking one. We got to be very careful now. We can't steal all the time like we would love to. We would love every holiday for them to come here, but they have other families now. Our sons are married. They have families. They have to go to their in-laws' homes and whatever. So we're picking a holiday, whichever one it is. I can't remember if Jay says Thanksgiving or Christmas. I kind of remember him saying Christmas, but I kind of remember him saying Thanksgiving. But nevertheless, that's going to be our day. All the kids agreed to come home for that particular day. You know, that holiday, should I say. And we know we're not going to be able to see our kids as much as we like. They are grown, you know, so we have to pick and go to them. And they all over the damn place, you know. She said, you better find out, girl, and get your air tickets now more if you're traveling. No, they're coming here. That's what we're saying. They're coming here. Whatever holiday it is, they're coming to us. They're coming to Mama and Papa. They coming to me, Ma, and Papa. That's what they call us. Me, Ma, and Papa. You know, they go to me on the other holidays. She said, even during the holidays, I have never seen RH or Kevin visit family or having family get-togethers. They record everything, but here's the aunt, uncle's cousin. I do remember one year, the very first year, him and Bree separated. That December, he did spend, I want to say it was Christmas maybe, or Thanksgiving, one of them. He did spend one of them with Kevin. It was him and Kevin's family. He looked it weird. He had none of his kids with him though. So it was him and it was Kevin's family. So I did see that. But I don't know if I seen him, somebody said RH always go to Toya house. Did he always go to Toya house? I didn't know if he went to Toya house. I don't think I've ever seen him in Toya house. I think I've seen him at his daddy's house, but I don't think it was his Toya's house. She said he went to Kevin's house and they pretended to cook with that store-bought food. She said, I think that was Kevin's birthday. Oh, it was Kevin's birthday? It wasn't a holiday? Oh, I thought it was Christmas. I want to say I thought it was either Thanksgiving or Christmas. But anywho, But she said, wait, no, I think it was Kevin. It was Kevin. She said, no, they went to Kevin's for the holiday. Yeah, that's what I thought, Kevin's for the holiday. And now that Kevin is moving abroad, what are they going to do now? Woo, this about to be crazy. What are they going to do now? He going to stay at home and try to make a turkey or a ham or whatever the case may be? Or buy one? Wasn't he with Season? I don't think Season went, did she? I don't think she went that particular day. I think for Thanksgiving, he went to his daddy's house and then he came back and got a plate from her house. Y'all remember when I on my live stream and I said she did a Thanksgiving meal and all her food was white. It was like a whole bunch of white food, white gravy, white potatoes, white this, white this. And that girl bust out in the middle of the week and made a whole Thanksgiving meal. Do y'all remember that? She bust out and made a whole Thanksgiving meal, and it wasn't even Thanksgiving yet. Do y'all remember she did that? She's like, I'm feeling a little holiday-ish. That was like in damn. She said, yes, she was there. She bust out and made a whole damn Thanksgiving meal. She said, in the beginning, Toya, Robert, and Kevin seemed to spend time with each other. They had pictures when Little Ankles was big. When you say in the beginning, what you mean? You mean before the fallout? I think they spent time with each other. Those pictures was when Tam their oldest sister had just passed away, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Their oldest sister passed away, and I think they kind of got together then. And then they said, to hell with it. She said, yes, she was talking about a white Thanksgiving. Yeah, we was talking about a white Thanksgiving, and I guess she wanted to prove us wrong. So she goes in her kitchen and make a whole damn Thanksgiving meal, or make it or bought it from the store, whatever the hell she did. And she's going to take a picture of it. She's so insecure. He acts like he doesn't like mid-season food. It's probably not good. It's probably not good, you know? She said, you everybody's mama. If they don't do anything else, they listen to you. Yep, she's probably up right now listening to me. Because that's what she does. She's very insecure, though. She'll be on here singing and acting like she's super duper happy and shit with a big water head. You know what I'm saying? She got the biggest, longest head. She does. I'm sorry. She do. We all got something wrong with us, but she got a big water head. You know what I mean? She thinks she all that too, though. Skinny ass. She need a Snicker or something. But anyway, nevertheless, all I'm saying is I just don't like the fact that she tried Bree, though. She tried Bree. Bree on here crying for her marriage, and she over here picking and poking fun, and then gonna tell myself, when he came to me, that man had PTSD. Girl, bye. Y'all cheating and lying with each other. Shut the hell up. She said, I remember the vegetables he said was that from your garden. She said, no. we know, girl, Whole Foods. Yeah, I don't know how somebody that has a whole garden, she said, no, the vegetables wasn't from her garden. But for 6 years, they never met Bree or the kids. I know, isn't that crazy? For 6 years, you never met your damn suit. I can't even imagine that. I met my in-laws before we were even married. But I mean, granted, we did date for 3 years. But let me tell you, we came back from Iraq, because y'all know I met Jay in Iraq, sneaking and geeking, right? So we came back. I came back in November. He came back in December, 1 month after me. I met his mama in February. She came and stayed with us for 2 weeks in February. Again, we came back. I came back in, November, and he came back in December. We spent the holidays together, and she came to stay with us for 2 weeks. Well, she really stayed with him, but I was going back and forth. But for 2 weeks, she stayed. So I met my mother-in-law like real early, like within the first 90 days of us hitting back the United States. She said, Amor, I didn't know that. You didn't know I met Jay in Iraq? Yeah, girl, I met Jay in the desert, in the sand, in the box, baby, in the hole. What y'all talking about? I met Jay when he saw me dusty and rusty and crusty, baby. Honey, We had dust storms. I had dirt all in my eyes, in my hair, in my everywhere else. Okay. Baby, I met Jay in the box, baby, in the box. She said that doesn't show they're not close at all. No, they're not close. They are not close at all. And you would think they would be, given the fact that their mom passed away and that they're all on social media. Hell. But it was a front. It was all a front. She said, no, girl, not at all. How cool is that? How cool to meet somebody in Iraq? I guess it's cool. Our Iraq buddies be like, y'all still together? Y'all still together? I'm like, why you say that? Man, I thought y'all was just, I thought y'all was just bumping and I thought it was going to be over here. We did too. We did too. We thought we was just bumping too. She said, I know it was in the military, but not where exactly. We need another story time again then. Oh, yeah, J. Lou, I met him in the desert. I met him in the sand, baby. I met him in Iraq, baby. I sure did. She said, I'm so sick of that old witch talks with P-Mo. She's over there talking about Bree tricking with Ja without the kids, shaking my head off. Tatiana, girl, I can't tell you what to do, but baby, we put them jokers on do not recommend. I swear to you, I don't even know who that is, and I have never heard her voice because I don't go over there. I've only heard people say things about her, but I have never heard this lady voice, and I probably never will because I don't care. Y'all got to stop watching that garbage. You know what I'm saying? They're going to continue to say those things. I don't listen to them, I don't go over there. She said, and the fact that she thought she could cook, y'all remember her Miss Lou page? She can't cook. She claimed that Miss Lou name because her once living in Natchez, Mississippi, Miss Louisiana. Miss Lou is the Louisiana, Mississippi. Exactly. But she was stealing people pictures of food and putting them on her page like as if it was hers, as if we can't Google search an image. Girl, bye. We know how to do that. She said, I'm not going back over there. Yeah, don't pay them people no mind. Don't give them no views. Listen, I don't know why y'all do that. I don't know why y'all go over there and listen to that foolishness. My ears will fall off. There's too many content creators over here that you can listen to. For real. You got Break Room. You got Camille. You got me. You got Jeannie. Jeannie's on to something else now, but still, you still have Jeannie. You got Ashley D when she come back. You got Sean still breaking down other stuff that don't even have nothing to do with the saga. Like, it's too many other content creators that we support that you don't even have to go over there and listen to them lies, them foolishness, them jealous ways. These people are jealous. I don't understand how people can sit and listen to somebody say the same thing over and over and over. It's people on this internet that every single time they go live, they say the same storyline. They say the same shit because they don't have nothing else. The same thing. The same thing. Same things. Same stuff. So I don't go over there. I don't go over there. So those people they're doing what they do. So they doing what they do because they want to make $1.50. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make $1.50. They like, shit, I need to make $1.50 this month. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So they over there trying to make their $1.50, girl. Let them make their $1.50. They'll get tired eventually because people are really gonna get tired of listening to the same ass shit. You watch. She said they all say the same lies. See, they go from panel to panel to panel. Hear them each say the same stuff. Exactly. One thing I can say, I listened to Camille tonight, and Camille had a different opinion than me. But because of our respect for each other, you know what I'm saying? I respect what she says. She respect what I say. They can't do that shit over there. They can't do that. They're going to say, they're going to be on the same line. You bitch motherfucker. You bitch motherfucker. She's a hoe. She's a hoe. She's a bitch motherfucker. She's a bitch motherfucker. She's a hoe. Bitch motherfucker. She's a hoe. She's a hoe bitch motherfucker. She's a hoe bitch. That's all you're going to hear over there. A bunch of hating ass women. They ain't pointing out nothing. Nothing that they ain't pointed out that hasn't been pointed out 15 months ago. They say the same ass shit. And they get very downright disgusting with it at that. They just disgusting people. You know, I ain't gonna say who unless she wants to come out and say it. I ain't gonna tell her business. But one of my cool buddies just got a bonus from her job, and she showed me the bonus. And she said, now this is a bonus. I looked at it, I said, damn, Gina. I'm talking about 20K plus bonus, okay? In 1 year, a 20K plus bonus. Now that's a damn bonus, baby. That's a bonus worth posting, but she ain't gonna post it. I know she ain't. But that's a bonus there right there, 20K. I know somebody got a $750 bonus and they posted that shit. Man, I wouldn't even I wouldn't even post a bonus that's less than my paycheck. I wouldn't. I would not post a bonus less than my paycheck. Because that's really not a bonus. You know what I mean? That ain't no flex. You posting a bonus less than what you get paid in a week. How is that a bonus? That ain't no bonus. You know what I'm saying? She says she flexed the fuck out of that 700 bonus. That's what I'm saying. That is not a bonus. But my girl got a bonus that's 20K. 20 as K. She said Lampo does really well on social media. She does. I think she does well on Instagram, she was telling me. I like Lampo. Lampo is cool as hell. Can you imagine when we all first started off, it was a whole lot of content creators that didn't like me. That's now they rock with me. And they rock with me because they know I ain't no, you know, I'm a genuine person. She said, Auntie, can I ask a real question for an honest answer? Sure, of course. What's your question? What's your question? She said, now how much was her actual check at this point? Girl, who knows? But honey, my friend, she said, tech bonuses over here is no joke. Okay, J. Lou, that's what I'm saying. A $20,000 bonus is a bonus to me. Any given time of the year, your boss gonna give you 20 extra K, baby, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Give me 20K. I hope YouTube give me a motherfucking bonus. YouTube, I want a bonus. She said, if as a sibling, one of them know he has lied about damn near everything that's taken place and they have proof, would that sibling really be wrong for coming forth and telling the truth? Let me just answer how, I got to be honest with you. I would never do that to my sibling. I don't care what my sibling come out to the internet and say about me. I would never beef with my sibling online. I will not. That's why I said I'm not going to encourage no sibling to do that. But if she says she's going to do it, I'm going to expect it, but I wouldn't encourage it. So no, if she knows that her sibling has lied the whole time, if it was me, I would separate myself from the situation, but I would never come out and expose my own sibling on social media. Now, I won't come out and rally for their asses either. You know what I mean? I'm not going to come out lying for them. But if I did come out lying for them, then yeah, I'm going to tell my part in the lie. But to expose all of their dirty, dark secrets, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that because I feel like their day will come. People expose themselves after a while because you can only pretend for so long. Trust me when I tell you, these people that think that they're getting away with shit, I promise you they're not. They're not getting away with it. They will be exposed one way or the other. So me personally, if I knew that my sibling had came out here and lied a lot, I would not expose them, no. Unless I took part in it, like how Toya did. If I took part in it, yes, I would come out and say my part. Yes, I would. But to just come out and just say all their siblings shit, no, but I wouldn't defend it either. She said, what if the sibling was committing DV and you knew it? Well, then is that social media fault or is that the police fault? I mean, not fault, but is that a social media thing? You know, let me give you an example. If I had a brother, which I did have a brother, my brother passed away, right? If my brother was still alive and I knew my brother was beating a woman's ass, I would talk to the woman and I'll be like, okay, I would tell her what she need to do. You need to go to the police and you need to tell them that he's putting hands on you or whatever, and you need to get the fuck away from him. And if you need a witness, I'll be her witness. But bringing in social media does what? What does it do? It don't necessarily protect the woman. A lot of people have run stuff to social media and got unalived. You remember that lady? Hold on one second. You remember that lady that was sleeping with a guy and she walked in on him messing with a dude? And she's like, what the F? Now, I don't know if she was sleeping with him or they was just friends. But she walked in on this guy sleeping with another dude. And she said, she tried to tell him, you give me $5,000 or I'm going to tell everybody. Do y'all remember that story? Do y'all remember that? She said, give me $5,000 and I won't tell nobody. And guess what he did? He chased her down the road, ran into her and popped her in the head. Or maybe I think he just popped her. He chased her on the road, fired at her, and she had an accident, ran into a pole, and she unalived herself. She said it was in Milwaukee. He killed her that same day. Yes, he did. All because she told his dirty little secret online. But there's another one, okay? Do y'all remember do y'all remember when it was another situation? I can't remember exactly what happened, but I know it was a boyfriend, girlfriend situation. And he made her go online and untell something that she had just told. She exposed him for something. And he said, go on there and you telling them it's not true. She was like, it's not true, y'all. I was just playing. It's not true. And you know, and he was yelling at her and said, I'm gonna do you. She said, no, I know you real, whatever. And he still popped her online. She said, and the pastor too, right? Which pastor did it, New Day? Which pastor was it? But two guys popped a woman online for revealing something online. And I'm only saying that because what I'm trying to say is online is not always the answer. Online can get you unalived. If people feel that they are exposed by a wide group of people, they can do something to themselves or do something to you. So I don't think coming online, exposing people for their stuff is the answer. You know what I mean? Even when Brianna did come forward and expose the truth, what was the rumors that we heard? We don't know if it was real or not, but we heard that he wanted to unalive himself and the children and her, everybody. Now, we don't know how true that is, but that's what we heard. So she said it happened in Louisiana. Which one it was, the one that happened in Louisiana? So again, you have guys that literally find out that they've been exposed online and they literally will come hunt you down. I know a guy that literally drove miles to go and find someone, like outside the country. I mean, excuse me, the city, the state. They drove outside the state to get to someone and they unalived them. Oh, she said it happened in my city, Jonathan and Nunu. Okay. That was the second case. Oh, okay. She said, don't give no ideas or more. You know he listening. No, I'm not telling no. I would never try to encourage anybody to harm anybody. All I'm saying is she was just asking me a question about, do I think that that person should expose them? And I'm just saying, you have to be careful with what you expose online because some people don't know how to handle exposure. They act like Robert acting right now. He put out a whole smear campaign and it's still trying to go on. They don't like their image being looked in a different way. They want people to think one way about them and one way only. They don't want people to know they raggedy ass laundry, dirty ass laundry. They don't want people to know that they broke, busted, disgusted. They dusties and bunnies, and they don't want people to know that. They don't want people to know that a woman was taking care of him. He don't want people to know that the woman was giving him money, paying his bills. He broke. He got a little dangling. You know, he don't want people to know that. She says, I don't know how, as a human, you can sleep at night knowing that my brother really was the monster that he is, and I'm covering it up while a woman, a mother, go through what Bree has had to deal with. Now, I would not cover it up, like as far as just come out here and be like, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. What I would say is, I didn't live with, and I would have said this from the beginning. I didn't live with them. I was not in their home. I can't tell you whether he put hands on her or not. Now, my brother say he didn't. My sister-in-law said he did. I'm staying out of it, and I hope that they can get it together for the sake of my niece. And I would have threw deuces and got out of it. I would have threw deuces and got out of it. I would not have sat there and did what Toya, Dawn, and Kevin did. I would have said, because they were not at the house. You think about it. They never met Brianna until the damn Jamaica. And that was one time. They don't know what their brother did to her. So I would have said, I didn't live with them. My brother-in-law said he didn't do it. My sister-in-law said it happened. I would never take that away from a woman. If she said it happened, that was her home. You know what I mean? That's how I would have handled it. And I would have dipped out of it. But the busted sisters, they also did it for money as well. They wanted money to come out and drag the sister-in-law. But Toya has apologized, and they said that she's sincere this time. So we just gonna see. We gonna see. She said RH would not do anything to make him look bad. He would have someone else do it. Oh, yeah, I don't think that he would do it. I honestly think that Brianna needs to leave the state of Georgia, to be honest with you. She said, yes, he made her apologize to his side chick. Damn. She said, here where I'm from, a girl went live and said she walked in on this boy and another boy and tried to blackmail him. He exed her the next day. The next day, or was it the same day? Because the one I'm talking about, it kind of happened like that, but it was the same day, Jade. She said, right, because I don't like people saying what a person won't do or what their children won't do. And then you look around and they have done it. Exactly, because baby, you better be very, very careful saying that. Be careful saying what your child won't do, what your husband won't do, and what your whoever won't do. Because you would never know what a person won't or will do. It'll shock the shit out of you. My child will never do that, and then they do it. You're like, wait a minute. What are you doing? What did you do? You never know what a person will or won't do, because you never know how far a person has been pushed. You don't know the circumstances. She said, but you got to remember she was talking to Dawn and Kevin about it in real time most of the time. Yeah, that's true. She was talking to them about it. She was talking to him about it. But I don't think Kevin will ever turn on his brother, only because I feel like he feels indebted to his brother, because I think his brother did help him out from time to time. And I think he feels indebted to him. But I also believe Toya when she says that Kevin said, don't support him because he's a narcissist. I do believe that. I do believe Kevin thinks his brother is a narcissist. I do believe Kevin thinks his brother's a narcissist. I don't think that he will come out on the internet and admit it, because he gets his clout somewhat of being a true brother, but he doesn't have to. He needs to get his clout from being LaToya brother. Because the truth, baby, the truth is drowning out. You hear me? The truth is known as the social media cornball. She said, let his listen, because he got a major problem to answer to no. I bet this internet is quiet. on his side. LOL. I can't put it here because he's watching. He better come up with a good explanation. Do you think the judge would allow Bree to move out of the state? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. You said maybe to Jamaica, not out of the country or out of the state. You said out of the state. And now you're talking about another country. That's a difference. You mean out of the state or out of the country? Yes, I believe she'll be able to move out of the state, but out of the country, I don't know. I don't think so. I think the father has to agree to allow his child to move out of the country. I don't think a judge is going to allow a child to move out of the country if the other parent is not willing to allow that to happen. No. Because what type of relationship we have with the child if the child moved out of the country? But out of the state, yes, because listen, you could co-parent with out of state. My ex and I did. You know. So she said KW is the cleanup. Oh yeah, he's the cleanup guy. He comes out here and try to, put words in perspective and take up for his bitch ass, like what should I say, hoe ass brother. They both hoe ass. That's what I said. They hoe ass brothers. But anyway, I do believe that she'll be able to move out of the state. Yes. She said wherever Bree moves, Robert is going to do just like Justin moved to. I don't think so, because let me tell you why I don't think so. Let's just say if Brianna moved to North Carolina. If Robert moved to North Carolina just to be around his child, what's he gonna do? Where he gonna flex at? Where he gonna work? Because Charlotte don't have the same opportunities that Atlanta. I lived in Charlotte. They don't. They people say mini Atlanta. They mini Atlanta. They ain't no Atlanta. They don't have those type of opportunities. And to be honest with you, he won't be seen at all in Charlotte. Like nobody ain't gonna be paying him no damn attention in Charlotte for real. At all. She said, I can't believe he said you're jealous. You didn't have the gene. Oh yeah, I can't believe Kevin said that either. That was the dumbest thing that he could have ever said. Kevin sounds so dumb saying that. He said his sister was jealous because she didn't have the cancer gene. Like, what the fuck? Who would want the cancer gene? That's the dumbest shit ever. That showed how immature Kevin really is. Because that's the dumbest shit ever. You know? I'm talking about the dumbest shit ever. But she said, hell, what he's doing now. I mean, at least he do get to go to clubs. Now, Charlotte got clubs, but it's different. It ain't like an Atlanta club. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's different. Charlotte clubs, in my opinion, are more sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? He got to do more than just walk around with a pair of blue jeans on. Did y'all hear this joker today say that he got... Let me let y'all hear something right quick. I just thought this was very distasteful for a man that claims he's broke. Listen to what he says here. Hold on. Okay. Let me get to it first. Let me get to it first.
I know we slipped and fell in the mud. So, oh yeah, look at that. See that dirt? Look at the shoes. Oh my God. This is a brand new, now the shoes, the shoes, the pants and the shirt was brand new. We just bought that at Target. But the shoes, oh my God.
He got her outside playing in, can y'all hear this video? He got her out here playing in the mud in what I call slippers, like house shoes. I wear those in my home. I have a pair of Uggs, 2 of them actually. Well, actually 3. I got 3 pair of Uggs like that, and they're slip-ons. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? The slip-on Uggs. Let me just let y'all see what I'm talking about. So I have these, but they're Uggs. And he got her out here playing on the playground with Uggs on. But they probably not Uggs. They probably Wugs if they came from Walmart. They probably Wugs. So he got her out here playing in the park with some Wugs on. You know what I'm saying? But listen to what he say about his shoes.
The shoes was still look good. They wasn't brand new. She only wore them like 4 times. I'm gonna have to wash them so when we get home. Put the camera on me now. Let them tell. I'm gonna tell my side.
So now the camera about to go on him. Listen to him, y'all.
The story. Put your hand here so you don't cover up the camera right there. All right, I gotta tell my side of the story.
Listen to this, y'all.
I told her because she been saying all day, let's race, let's race, let's race. All right, I see a trash can. I say, all right, let's race to the trash can. We take off. Monkey smoking me. Monkey smoke. Listen, Monkey is smoking me. So I'm trying to catch up. She hits the puddle and she starts to fall. I grab her hand. And as I grab her hand, I slip in the mud. I fall. Look.
And listen to what he says about his shoes. Okay, listen to what he says about his shoes.
What happened to me? Look at my shoes. $3,000 shoes, y'all.
Do you hear this? This joker comes online shaking the mother effing can, but yet claim he's wearing $3,000 shoes. Now, I don't believe that they $3,000. I actually heard that they were $1,000, but even if they 1,000 or 3,000, this joker have the audacity to have on what he claims is $3,000 pair of shoes, but asking people that work for $20 an hour for money. $3,000 pair of shoes. She said them wide ass orthopedic shoes. I have never bought a pair of shoes for more than $200, and those were boots. What about y'all? Tell me, what's the most have y'all spent on shoes? The most I've spent was $200 on a pair of shoes. And I know that different strokes for different folks. I know that. I know a girl told me she spent $1,000 on a t-shirt, and I thought she was crazy. She said, yeah, they're $1,000, Alexandra McQueen's. Okay, so somebody told me they were $1,000. But he said 3,000 because he always have to lie and exaggerate shit. He always lie. He's always exaggerating shit. My $3,000 shoes, just like he said his glasses was $3,000. So somebody said the most he spent was $1,500. I am a sneakerhead though. Okay. Somebody else said $350, $200, $15. Okay, so 2 people that spent $1,500 on shoes. Jay, what type of shoes you buy for $1,500? The cameraman, the real abuser, what type of shoes did you buy for $1,500? What are they? He better take them shoes back to the Goodwill. My Gucci, what? Supremes, $800? Wow. Balenciagas, okay. And then what's the other person that said $1,500? I'm a sneakerhead. I'm talking about on one pair of shoes. Octavia said $195. So the most I've ever spent was $200. She said my own money, $200. Now gifted is another story. Yeah, I'm talking about your own money. Because you may not know how much somebody else spend on your stuff, but your own money. She said the more he had them shoes for years, their value been gone. And it'd be funny if Brianna bought him them damn shoes, but if you making $70,000 a month at the time he was making it, that's where his money went, on clothes and shoes. She said Super Mario Dunk, some off-white Jordans 5s. Oh, child, you spent $1,500 on some Jordans? Wow. I mean, I guess. She said, did you talk about how he had Momo asking for money? No, we haven't even gotten to that video yet. But he literally says he spent,
look at the back,
$300 on shoes. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show on that particular video. $300, I mean, not $300, $3,000 for a pair of shoes is what he said. These were oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me finish letting you listen because he's going to talk about his Rolex. He's gonna start talking about his Rolex.
I gotta see what the bag. I don't even know what the bag in the comments. Y'all let me know what the bag look like. Ladies, if you was to see me out somewhere, could I get the number looking like this? Look at my pen. Look at this. And then the phone is.
This man says, ladies, if you see me out somewhere, can I get the number? Nigga, you $7,000 back on child support. Rent your car to Turo for extra cash. Had to move out your house and downsize to a 2-bedroom apartment. You broke, Joker. You online and you beg for money online. 4 GoFundMes, begging for money while lying, saying he's going to get a lawyer, ain't got a lawyer yet. Who anybody that get the digits would be crazy. Anybody that give him the digits would be crazy. But let him continue.
Recording with, shout out to iPhone, because this is no lie. The iPhone fell in.
I want to hear him say something about the Rolex. Here you go. Hold on.
Put your hand here so you don't cover up the camera. Right?
Oh, hold on. He goes, hey, look at the Rolex. Give me a second.
Your pants, girl. You jinxed me today. Mostly. You caused me to get dirty.
And see, you know, what he just said, people don't even understand. He said, you caused me to get dirty. So he already blaming her for shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's how narcissists do. He's going to say it more than once. You caused me to get dirty. This is your fault. You caused me this. Listen.
And looking down.
You caused me to get dirty.
We shouldn't look down and see if there's mud.
You caused me to get dirty.
You see how he's blaming it on her? That's how he do Bree. You caused me to get dirty. And you know what? Something else he did, he asked her when they got in the car, he said, so what you got to say to me? He wanted her to say, I don't know, I'm sorry, daddy, or whatever. Listen to this.
Look, man. Like, man, it looked like I was riding a dirt bike or something through a muddy trail, man. Mosky, what you got to say about the mud on my arm?
Where do we hear that at? What you got to say about this? What you got to say about that? Haven't we heard that tone before? What do you have to say about the mud on my arm? Because in his sick ass mind, it's really her fault. It's really her fault. What do you got to say about the mud on my arm?
What you got to say about the mud on my arm? You don't got nothing to say?
Don't that look familiar? It sounds familiar. You ain't got nothing to say? Because he want her to apologize. He want to say, sorry, daddy, for getting the mud on your arm. Because it's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's fault.
That mud on here.
No, but what do you have to say about my mud on my arm?
How many? You see, he asked her again. No, but what? See, it's not nothing. That's his inconsideration for anybody else's feelings. She said, I ain't got nothing to say. Then she said something else, and he was like, no, but what you got to say about the mud on my arm?
Look, man. Like, man, it looked like I was riding a dirt bike or something through a muddy trail, man. Mosky, what you got to say about the mud on my arm? You don't got nothing to say?
I don't have mud on here.
No, but what do you have to say about
She said, I don't got mud on here. So she said she don't have mud on her arm. He's like, no, but what you got to say about the mud on my arm?
my mud on my arm?
That's funny.
It's funny. Yo, she laughed at me so loud when I fell, man. And I ain't failed since I was a kid. Like,
he ain't failed since he was a kid. He ain't lied since he was a kid. He ain't cheated since he was a kid. He ain't manipulated nobody since he was a kid. He ain't stole since he was a kid. Nigga. He probably ain't wiped his ass good since he was a kid, okay?
I'm dead serious. I done came close to falling in the past few
But hold on, I want to hear him say something about that damn Rolex. Hold on.
Dirt, my Rolex, everything. Look at that.
He goes on to talk about these are $3,000 shoes.
It's gonna take a little more. Listen, look at my arm. Look, dirt, my Rolex, everything. Look at that.
Look at my arm. Look at my Rolex. Look at my shoes, my $3,000 shoes, and look at my Rolex. Let me put this all in your face right now. Let me put it all in, smeared all in your damn face. Yeah. I got all this shit. I'm a baller, shot caller. That part. But he's riding around. He riding around with a shirt off in the car.
First grade.
That's true. But no matter what, if you don't have the same friends,
Yeah,
we'll make new friends.
what if I don't know them and then forget?
It's okay.
Lord Jesus. She said he waiting on Momo to tell him he needs to take a bath. Or waiting to say, Daddy, I'm sorry. Daddy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy. She said, what the fuck does he want her to say? Wait, look, she said, J. Lou said, what the fuck does he want her to say? What do you have to say about the baby? Stop making it about you. Who cares? It's mud. We know you can't ride a dirt bike, bitch. J. Lou, that kind of stuff pisses you off, don't it? What you got to say about the mud on my arm? She's like, I don't have nothing to say. I don't have no mud on my arm. He's like, but what do you got to say about the mud on my arm? No, but what you got to say about the mud on my arm? He's always wanting somebody else to be like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Oh, poor punk ass, hoe ass, bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? She said, what is he talking about? She said, ooh, but also says he was going to sell them and can't no more. Oh, yeah, he did. He literally, yeah, let's go back to that part. He said he was going to sell them shoes, but he can't no more because they muddy. Yeah, let's go back to that part.
Let's race. All right, I see a trash can. I say, all right, let's race to the trash can. We take off. And as I grab her hand, I slip in the mud. I fall. Look what happened to me. Look at my shoes. $3,000 shoes, y'all. Look at the back of me, man. You laughing too hard. I gotta see what the back. I don't even know what the back in the comments. Y'all let me know what the back look like. Ladies, if you was to see me out somewhere, could I get the number looking like this? Look at my pen. Look at this. And then the phone that she's recording with, shout out to iPhone, because this is no lie. The iPhone.
It was just in the mud.
Hold on, listen, y'all. Minutes. Mo calls me to get dirty.
Look down and see if there's mud.
You calls me to get dirty. I want to ask her if she's seen me fall. Hey. Your pants.
He had said he was going to sell them.
I got to tell my side of the story.
Hold on.
That we slipped and fell in the mud. So, oh yeah, look at that. I got to see the full picture. What we gonna do after this?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna turn the camera around this way.
or we can get a napkin.
A napkin.
I think I missed it. Hold
I
on.
was gonna sell these shoes. Okay?
Oh, there you go, right here.
Let's see. The back of him.
I don't even want to know what this look like. And then my seats in my car is white. So, Mosky.
We're gonna have to get the car dirty.
And we're gonna have to go home and we gotta wash our clothes, we gotta take baths, and figure out what we're gonna do after this.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna turn the camera around this way.
or we can get a napkin
A napkin.
and get it in the water and then wipe the seats.
So get a napkin and wipe the seats.
Yeah.
Think it's gonna take a little more. Listen, look at my arm.
And you know, it's so funny because he says, I'm gonna come back to it. He says, I've been bringing her to this park for a long time now. That joker didn't start bringing her to the park until I said he needs to start bringing her to the park. Y'all remember that? That was only a couple of months ago when I suggested he take his daughter to the park. Y'all do remember that, right? I suggested he take her to the park, and he started taking her to the park. Now, all of a sudden, I've been taking her to the park for a very, very long time. Joker, no, you haven't. No, you haven't.
And look, dirt, my Rolex, everything. Look at that.
Back of it.
I really literally look like I fell in a swamp, y'all. I'm about to turn the camera around the other way because y'all got to see the full picture.
Dirt.
It looks like what?
Looks like dirt.
I'm trying to get to the part where he said he was going to sell the shoes.
Mosky.
We're gonna have
I'm gonna turn the camera around this way after this.
Yeah.
So get a napkin and wipe the.
On your hand.
Man.
He's tired.
Now the shoes, the pants and the shirt was brand new. We just bought that at Target. But the shoes, oh my God. The shoes was still look good. They wasn't brand new. She only wore them like 4 times.
He said she only wore them shoes 4 times. Them shoes look fucked up. He said she wore them shoes 4 times. Did y'all see them shoes? I can't really show you what they look like here because it's so far back. But baby, if y'all need to see them damn shoes. He said that she wore them shoes 4 times. Them shoes look fucked up. You hear me? He wore them shoes 4 times.
I'm gonna have to wash them so when we get home. Put the camera on me now. Let them film.
I see. I must have missed it. I don't feel like I have to go back all through this, but he did say that he was thinking about selling his shoes. I was gonna sell them. I can't even sell them no more.
Ah, Mosky.
I think it's over here.
Look at my clothes. Look at my shoes. These are $3,000 shoes, y'all.
And them shoes look fucked up. They really do. Them shoes look woe out, like he done wore them every day of his life. Look at them shoes. Them shoes don't. I don't know what they supposed to look like, but them shoes look fucked up to me.
Look at my clothes. Look at my shoes. These are $3,000 shoes, y'all. I was gonna sell these shoes. Can't even sell them.
I was gonna sell these shoes. I can't even sell them no more. And the reason why he said that, because he noticed after he said these are $3,000 shoes, he stopped for a moment and said, shit, that ain't no good look. Because I'm supposed to be over here trying to act like I'm broke, busted, and disgusted. So by me saying, he said I was going to sell them, but I can't sell them no more because he wants people to think that he's getting rid of his expensive items. Just like his sister said, he's mind fucking all of his supporters into thinking that he's broke, busted, and disgusted, and he need their cash app, super chats, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So anyway, but that's it. I just want y'all to hear him say, I was going to sell him. I was going to sell him. She said, I can't wait to hear what he has to say once he find out that they don't decrease child support balances. He just grossed me out. LOL, I'm going to quit. She said he looked like he walked on top of them britches. Listen, she said, wash her hair, asshole. Took her swimming, didn't even wash her hair. We are black. Our hair can mildew, break off. Yeah, I heard her say something like they supposed to have a Princess Day tomorrow. So I'm assuming that he's going to get her hair done because he said they're going to have a Princess Day. And y'all know kids do not forget. But let me see, did he take down the video where he had Momo begging for money? This joke is so dumb. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Give me a second. Oh, I think it's this one.
You've been trying to get me to crash out.
Hold on.
Daddy, out of money. Get
Daddy,
money.
in the world, man. Nobody gonna have the level of self-control that I got. You know, I'm about to get out. I'm about to stop recording in a second, baby.
Yeah, give it.
I just want to just make this a special announcement. Say this with me. Say this with me. Say, hold on. Say, none of you.
She always trying to remove his hand from around her waist. Watch how she's always trying to remove his hand from around her waist.
None of you
Can make my daddy
can make my daddy
crash out.
cash out.
Never. It's not gonna happen, man. Like, stop this. Just stop trying. Give up already, man. Y'all gonna work your own nerves and stress yourself out thinking that you're gonna get me
Stop
to
making
lose
my
my
daddy
self-control.
try that.
It's not gonna happen.
Stop making my daddy try that.
You hear me? You hear me? Now I'm about to go.
He used to do the same thing to Brianna. Have Brianna come pop off, have a whole attitude or whatever on social media. He used to coach Brianna to do the same thing, right? And get the audience to hate her. And that's why they hate her so much, because he used to have her come online and pop off to her audience.
Play with my little girl. Better go play with these toys and stuff. And I gotta figure about your hair appointment too, remember? So
No.
yeah. This well, I told you, Prince's hair. We gotta get you some Prince's hair.
I don't got no hair.
Yeah, but you know, healthy growth. We're gonna get it done right. So
Put me here. Put
Huh?
me on here.
put you on what? What, pick you up? You about too old to be getting picked up, man. You're 5. You about to have a birthday. You're gonna start standing up now.
Let me get on your back.
No, it's not no. But y'all, I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Guys,
Good luck.
don't forget to
Okay, here it comes, y'all. Here it comes.
subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe,
And
man.
give Daddy our money.
And know that my kids come first, so there's nothing you can ever do to trick me out of my position of being a father.
And give Daddy all the money. Daddy all the money. Give Daddy all the money. Give
Daddy all the
money. Give Daddy
all the money.
You see this? Give daddy all the money.
Give Daddy all the money. Give Daddy all the money.
Give me,
All the money.
give me.
And he gonna close his eyes because he's really guilty. Because he know what he got his daughter doing. He got his daughter online begging. Give daddy all the money, right?
Daddy all the money.
Give-
Give Daddy all the money.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
He can't even look straight in the audience because he know he's embarrassed because he know that they went over that. They rehearsed that shit. You got to tell them when I say, it's over or whatever, the video is over. I need you to tell them they need to give me all their money.
All right.
He gonna be like, you heard what she said.
You want some food? Want some food?
No.
You not hungry yet?
Play.
Okay, well, we're about to play. Peace, man. Remember what I said, man. Take some time off.
Yeah, peace.
Take some time off. Y'all wasting your time.
Peace. Give me
I'm not a crash
all the money.
I gotta be here for my kids
And don't.
and my granddaughter. I'm a grandfather. Leave me alone, man.
You see how he puts his grandfather, he says, I'm a grandfather and my daughters and all this shit or whatever. He uses his 18 or soon to be 18-year-old and granddaughter. He uses them knowing he don't have shit to do with them.
Forget to give Daddy all the money.
And let me live. Give me all the money and let me live.
Yeah,
You see that? Give me all the money and let me live.
don't forget.
You're making it sound like it's a robbery.
Hmm?
Come on, give me all the money. Give me all. We can't just tell people, give me all the money.
And here he go. Look, gaslighting 101 right here. Here it comes, y'all.
Hmm?
I have to
She's probably like, nigga, you told me that before we got on the camera. You told me to say give daddy all the money. And now what you doing? You saying something else?
entertain these people. I have to sing to these people. I got to do a lot for these
Can I
people.
have money, please?
That's just give her all the money, not me, because that's where it's going anyway when I get it.
He had the nerve to say, that's where it's going anyway when he get it. It's not going on child support. We know that. That's where he said, that's where it's all is going anyway when I get it. Oh, I think not. It might be going to the motherfucking strippers in the goddamn club, but the damn show ain't going to Momo. Okay, that's where it's going. He said that's where it's all going anyway when I get it. Liar, liar, pants on effing fire. Did y'all hear that? Let's run that bike. Let's run that bike.
Because that's where it's going anyway when I get it. It's got to go to her.
He know he lying. It's got to go to her. And that's his way of saying, please give me all the money. Give me all the money. She's trying to cover her nose.
That's it. Give her all the money, not me, because that's where it's going anyway when I get it. It's got to go to her. And my oldest daughter. And my granddaughter. That's where it got to go.
He said it goes all to her and my oldest daughter and my granddaughter. That's where it all go. Did y'all hear that shit? Oh, I know this Sharia just want to throw up every time she hear this shit. You hear me?
When I get it. It's got to go to her. And my oldest daughter.
He said it got to go to her and my oldest daughter and my granddaughter, knowing that not only does he not give them money, he threatens her. He sent her text messages and threatens her. Literally threatens her.
And my granddaughter. That's where it got to go. Nah, I love
And
it.
his granddaughter. You hear Momo say, what? Like, you know that's a lie. You know you lying. You know you lying.
My granddaughter. That's where it got to go. Nah, I love you.
Not you.
I'm going to let y'all, man. We about
She like, not you. He like, oh, let me turn this thing off right quick. She said, what? Not you. Not you. You ain't got no damn granddaughter. You don't be paying no attention to her. You know what I mean?
And my oldest one. My granddaughter. That's where I gotta go. I love you.
Not you.
I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. We about to play. Peace. Good luck on trying. Just give up. Give up. You're not gonna have a nigga crash out. I know how important it is for me to be a father to my beautiful daughters and my granddaughter. Ain't nothing y'all could do. They come first. Because they come first, no crash out. Sorry. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.
Can you imagine a daddy, right, that only gets 2 weekends, 2 weeks out of.
All right, welcome back, everybody. So we have
2 weeks out the summer. Well, I think 3 all total, but 2 consecutively weeks out the summer with his daughter, but yet he's running to social media with her more than he is spending time with her. He's literally running to social media with drama with his daughter. That's what he's doing. He's online. He was online yesterday. He was online the day before yesterday. And he was online the day before that with drama with his daughter. With his daughter. With drama. Literally, just drama every day. He's been online. Drama this, drama that, drama this, drama that, drama this. You got 2 weeks. You would think that he'd be like, you know what? I can't do a whole lot because I have my daughter, but I'm going to do what I can, but I can't do a whole lot. Or I'm going to wait till she take a nap or go to sleep before I go online starting shit. But no, he doesn't do that. He makes everything drama. Drama, and he includes his daughter in the drama. Imagine that for a second. Imagine using your 5-year-old to be in the drama, your online drama with you. And then he says, I'm trying to teach her the rope. You're teaching your daughter how to be drama-filled, all drama-filled queen on social media. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. You know, she said, Amore, we need to make Amore's what a soundbite. I know she's like, what? She said, it's time for Momo to go back home. No, not yet, honey. She ain't even been there a whole week yet. Friday will be a week and she got 2 weeks. You hear me? Hey, Black Swan. She said, because he's a drama queen. He is a drama queen. And he always lies and say, oh, I hate drama. I'm not about drama. Nigga, you all about drama. All about drama. I don't know who this is. It says RH like to hit me from behind. They're asking for my my phone number. Just send me a message in my email. Just email me. She said it's called emotional and mental child abuse. It's something like that. He's with all day, every day. His birthday coming up. He's trying to get money for a party. I bet since some say they're going back to Atlanta in a few weeks. I don't think that he's going to do a party because he's going to have Momo. So I don't think he's going to do a party for his birthday. I think it's just going to be probably something small because he is going to have his daughter. Setting up all the drama on the back end. Exactly. He is drama. He is drama. That's all that man is drama. Look what he did. This is the day he got Momo. This is the day Brianna goes to, drop Momo off. This is what he does.
You lying ass bitches. Why y'all just can't tell the truth? That somebody's been being good to you.
So I guess when he say that, when he says you lying ass bitches just can't tell the truth when somebody's being good to you. But then listen to this. This is how you know he's talking about Brianna. Look at him closing his eyes thinking about Bri. Look at him, what he says.
Soon as a nigga cut you off, he the worst thing in the world. But don't you know one sad thing, baby? Karma coming back for you. Oh, you lying.
So why is he worried about if karma's coming back for Bri or not? He want Bri to get some type of karma so bad. It's been almost, what, y'all, 2 years since the divorce? This joker is stuck. He's so stuck. so stuck. She said it could be season. No, it's not season. He ain't studying season. He didn't invest too much in season. And what I mean by invest too much, I'm talking about his time, his love, his heart. He thought Brianna was going to forever be there. He ain't studying season. He can have season right now if he wanted to. He can absolutely have season. She's easy for him. He's talking about Brianna. She said, I sent you an email because, baby, read up on that. Hold on. Let me see what you put. But he's stuck on Bree. It's Bree that he's stuck on. He ain't stuck on season. Season can't do to him what Brianna has done. Okay, I will. Let me read it. I'll read it. Thank you, baby. I'll read it, not tonight, though. I mean, not right now, but I will read it. I got it, baby. She says, boy, bye. He was cheating in the marriage and talking about karma. Exactly, Britt. Thank you. Cheating in the marriage. Oh, cheater cat. Cheating in the marriage. I always talk about, I ain't never cheated. I never cheated. You a damn lie. Cheating in the damn marriage. Cheating in the marriage. They ain't gonna talk about some shit like that. She said, Season thought she had a gold mine. Tamika. That's the funniest shit of them all. He had her thinking that he was big baller, shot caller. She probably like, ooh, I got me a rapper, a comedian, an artist, a R&B singer, a motivational speaker, a goddamn whatever you want, an author. She thought she hit a whole damn gold mine. You hear me? She hit a damn bomb. She hit a you know what she hit? She hit one of them things. She said a landmine. That's what she hit a landmine. You hear me? It damn so wasn't no gold mine. She thought she hit a pot of gold, baby. You hear me? She said she got a whole fry. You hear me? Man, she thought she had a man with money. I guarantee you she told her friend, ooh, he a rapper, he this, he that, he this, he got money, girl. He got money. I'm sure all them damn women thought, oh, he got money, girl. He got 1 million followers. Oh my God. He said he made women's millionaires. That's why her ass had to go in the kitchen and start stirring up some damn buttercream. Listen, if he made millions, right? Ain't no way she would have resorted to whipping up no damn buttercream. You hear me? She's like, you got me in this damn kitchen whipping up buttercream and shit because I thought you had it going on and you don't. You remember when she tried to call herself trying to please him? She's like, I'm a soft woman. I don't argue with my man. If my man say jump, I say how high. I would never argue back with him. I believe the man is right. And if he wants to control me, I will let him control me. I will let him do whatever it is that he want to do to me. Because I ain't argumentative or anything. I'm a soft woman. I am not Bree. I'm not going to cuss a man out. I'm not going to call him a bitch ass, hoe ass nigga. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to say, okay, baby, what do you want to eat? All right, I will go grocery shopping for you and cook your food because I love you. He had her brushing his teeth and cleaning his beard and fucking what else she was doing? I think massaging his toes or licking him or something online, right? She was washing his beard and shit. He ain't never done none of that shit for her. Then I would never forget. I gotta find this video when they was coming from dinner and she stepped off them damn steps. That shit was funny because she almost broke her fucking neck. And he like, oh, she good. She an athlete. She good. I know she like you, bitch ass nigga. Man, and you know what? She didn't get mad or nothing. Let me tell you something. Couldn't be me. I would have been like, you need to put that fucking phone down and come get my hand while you always got the damn phone. I would embarrass his ass. You hear me? He care more about that damn phone than any woman out here. He care more about the phone than any piece of coochie out here. You hear me? He care about that damn camera and social media. Fuck the women. Social media is his damn next wife. You hear me? He gonna go marry Facebook and YouTube and TikTok and Snapchat. Damn a woman. That bitch almost broke her damn neck. And he talking about something. It's okay. She an athlete. Whether she an athlete or not, it's just courtesy and custom. That's how you knew he ain't. That's how you knew he didn't care shit about her. I'm just being honest. That's how you knew he did not care shit about her. She almost broke her fucking neck. When I saw that, I was convinced then. I said, he don't value her. He does not value her. This bitch almost broke her damn neck. She came off that thing. Why in the hell he got her walking across the fucking curb in the first place? That ain't, how you gonna have a, what you call a classy ass woman? That's right, she was just a side piece. He like, shit, she could do it. Ain't no way he would have a classy ass woman walking across a motherfucking curb. She almost broke her damn neck, y'all. That shit was fucking funny. That shit was funny as fuck. You couldn't tell me. She said, the more you hear me, she said, I would have went there. She said, I probably would have threw his phone. I would have cussed his ass out, J. Lou. I would have, man, he would have been so embarrassed. We both would have had to come back on and explain on on a set of steps why the hell I go off on him. You hear me? Because I would have been like, put the fucking phone down. That's what you need to do. Always on fucking line. Always hitting fucking play. Put it down. You see me over here about to break my fucking neck. I just fed your punk ass. And the least you could do is help me walk off this motherfucking steps. This damn thing. And she was walking behind him. Absolutely. That's how you know he don't get no damns about her. You hear me? I would have been like, put the fucking phone down. You always on the goddamn camera. Always going live. That's your fucking life. Got me embarrassing my motherfucking self. Didn't I just feed your bitch ass? Man, you hear me? She said there was no chemistry between them two. You could tell. I used to cringe for her. Yes. She wanted it so bad, boy. And she thought she was like playing and you know, I don't know, making the internet jealous. Bitch, girl, how you gonna make us jealous when this nigga stomach esophagus is rerouted to his motherfucking intestines? Come on. I never get over that. You know what I mean? Girl, bye. How the hell can you try to have us jealous for anything? Girl, bye. Stop playing. You hear me? She said we would have tussling, baby. You hear me? Tussling, abso-fucking-lutely. It makes no damn sense to me. No damn sense. She said he have to be damn near drunk to show her affection. Exactly. Exactly. But baby, she said he would have been all kind of stupid asses. Okay. Had me about to bust my damn ass. I would have went up to him and snatched that damn phone out of his hand and threw it on the floor, on the ground. He said, I'm sick of you with this shit. I'm sick of you with this goddamn phone. Always recording shit. The least you could have done was grab my damn hand, nigga. I nursed your ass back from surgery. He gonna tell Obedience she nursed him back from surgery or whatever when she almost broke her fucking neck. Oh my God, that shit was funny as hell. She said, do you have the video more? Because that was funny. I think I do have the video. I don't know which one it is. And for me to have to go back and look, I don't know. What did I name it? See, that's the thing. A lot of my videos, I don't even know what the fuck I named it, but I do know she almost broke her damn neck. I wish I would have named it LaTruth Don't Give a Damn About a Season or some shit. I don't know what I named it, but this shit was funny. Let me see if I can find it. Ooh. Was it since I've been here? I think it was, but I can't remember. Let me see. I can't remember. I need to do more videos, y'all. I really do need to do more videos. I don't do enough videos. I don't. I need to do more videos. I don't do enough videos. I can't remember what I called it. Oh, I don't know what I called it, y'all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I cannot remember what I called it, but baby, I would love to show that shit right the hell now. You hear me? Because that shit was hilarious. Hilarious. What would I have named that? I really do need to do more videos. I might look. I ain't even gonna be making no promises because I've been forgot, but I do need to make some videos. Anyway, I find it. She said it's somewhere. Yeah, it's somewhere. She said it was the sobbing in each. Wait a minute. It was the sobbing in each other's mouth online for me. Oh, the slobbing. Oh yeah, that was crazy. She said, "Oh, when he took her to the Rice Awards, embarrassing as fuck, fake ass award." I know. You can put it in your search bar, Robert and Season, to narrow it down. But I don't think I named it that though. I think sometimes I try to like not put I tried to not put, let me see, they names on certain stuff. I should have. I don't know why I did that, but he always try to act like let me see. It must have been his name because it's not up on that name. And it was a while ago, wasn't it? Anyway, I don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't know what I named it, but I would have to think of what I named it because I'm looking too. Yeah. She said, Rump Ranger, come here. Who is Rump Ranger? She says, like around September. Oh, it was around September. Oh, it was around September? Okay, hold on. I may be able to find it if it was around that time. Let me see. She said around September the 19th through the 22nd. Oh, wow. Hold on. I might be able to find it there. I just know that shit was funny. Oh, it was last year? September. You said September the 19th to the 22nd. Ooh, September the. Let's see if this is it. I need to who is Project Chick? I said Project Chick is a dog faced liar. Who was I talking about? This is September the what date is this? I said Project Chick is a dog faced liar. I don't even know who that is. I think this might be the Project Girl. Oh, but it was 2024. Oh shit, I'm in 2023. You're talking about September 2024, aren't you? Girl, why I'm in 2023? Oh, September 2024. Let me see. So I got September the 18th. I did Diddy. Then I did Diddy again. Good morning. The vaccine got me hurting. The truth respond to contempt charges. The truth respond to contempt. Sierra Trick or Preacher exposed. Cloud chasing 2K. Amber bringing greasy ass to the front of the class. Then I got members only. Then I got Amber and Alexis Marathon #1. Sierra, it must be this one. Let's talk for a minute. Or hot off the press, get in here. He should be ashamed. It must be this one. Let me see if it's this one. He should be ashamed. Hold on, let me see if this is it. I got too many damn videos. Is this it? Oh, This ain't it, so it must be the one right before it. It must be the one right before it. All right, let me go back. So it must be this one. If you got the dates right. No, it can't be this one because this a lot of people came up on the panel. No, this is about, this is about something whole totally different. Don't even have nothing to do with season. Nope, not that one. Let's go back to the drawing board. It doesn't look like I was really talking about them during that time that much. I don't think that's the time. She said, Maureen reading the chat. Oh, she said, you did a video too, not just a live with your YouTube girl. Oh, I did? Oh, hold on. That might be easier because I don't have a lot of videos. Hold on, y'all. I see this Kevin Wesley one. The Toy and Her Husband, The Toy and Her Husband, 2K. Is it this one? Let me see. I don't think so. That Joker said, biggity bitty bitch, bitch, biggity bitty bitch, biggity bitch, bitty bitch, biggity bitty, biggity bitch, biggity bitty bitch. That's all. And they said, you think that Joker said, biggity bitty bitch, bitch, biggity bitty bitch, biggity bitch, bitty bitch, biggity bitty, biggity bitty bitch. That's all. And they said, you did your big one. Oh, you did your big one. You called her all kind of bees. You did your big one. They said, oh, he got bars. He got bars because he told another married woman that he don't have a shrimp. A shrimp, he have a lobster. And that she wants to come sit on it. Why would I want to sit on it if Brianna don't want to sit on it? I don't know. Wait a minute, y'all. That Joker said, biggity bitty bitch, biggity bitty bitch, biggity bitch, biggity bitch, biggity bitty bitch. That's all. And they said, you did your big one. Oh, you did your big one. You called her all kind of bees. You did your big one. They said, oh, he got bars. He got bars because he told another married woman that he don't have a shrimp. A shrimp, he have a lobster. And that she wants to come sit on it. Why would I want to sit on it if Brianna don't want to sit on it? I want what Brianna wants. Brianna don't want what you have anymore, okay? I still don't want it. What makes you think I want it? She's younger than me. Her coochie is probably tighter than mine. So if she don't want it and her coochie is tight, why would I want it? Honey? Why? I'm older, honey. Mine is not as tight, it's looser. When you get old, you lose muscles and elasticity, baby. She got old tight coochie. At least she could squeeze around that little shrimp and make it feel like something. I won't even be able to grab that motherfucker. Do you understand what I won't even be able to clap down on that shit. I wouldn't feel nothing. That should have slipped the fuck out. You know, I wouldn't have enough traction or grips to get it. You know what I mean? It needs some girth. If you ain't got no girth because you got a shirt, what am I gonna do with that? Huh? If she ain't trying to bounce up and down on it, why would I want to? When you 52 years old, you ain't got time to be messing with something that gonna slip out. By in sausage is what she called her. Honey, I need one of them big hot dogs. You know, they came out and made the big beefy hot dogs. You know, I need me a Polish sausage. I don't even need a hot dog. They don't swell big enough. All right, I need something that I can grip, baby. Why would I want that? Why would I want that? Huh? And then I like to ride and turn around and look back and see what I'm riding. Why would I want to look at your face? You don't even want to look at your face. That's why you put all those filters on. What the hell would I want to be throwing it back and looking at you with that big horse-looking mouth and shit looking at me? Huh? And you know it's fumes that's going to be coming from that because you ain't going to be able to close your mouth while I'm riding that thing. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to put myself through that? Why? Who? That's why he want a young woman, okay? He want a woman that don't have no miles on the coochie, okay? He wants somebody that still got that young, tight coochie. Do you understand what I'm saying? He don't want to mess with me in mid-season. That's why he don't want her. Because her shit is like mine. Loose, baby. Do you hear what I'm saying? You can't have no Botox down there. And if you can, y'all need to let me know. Period. Okay? Why would I want that if I can't grip that motherfucker? Why would I want that? He said, I ain't got no shrimp, I have a lobster. But that's not what we were told. Not just by her, but Kiki said you ain't working with it either. But Kiki said she took $100. Okay? He had to pay some. Y'all seen Kiki child. He paid her to do him in the back of his Tesla. Why would I want that? Why would I want that? You think you got a lobster? That must be what he stuffed his pants with, a lobster. So the next time we see him with something bulging from his pants that look like it's about to slip down his legs, everybody need to just yell, lobster, 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 okay? I can't believe I made that video.
Strange case of.
Did I make that video? Oh my God. That shit was funny. I can't believe I made that video. Wait a minute, when was that? I did that video. Hold on, let me go back to the date. This shit was funny, y'all. That shit was funny, y'all. Hold on. When was that? It won't even let me go back, but that shit, I can't even think. What did I name that shit? I don't even know what I named the video. That was too funny. It's called Why Would I Do That? Y'all, that video didn't even get that many views. Do you know that? It only got 1,000 views, but that shit was funny. You hear me? Oh my God, that shit was funny. She said, what is going on here? She said, you got to dig out his noble first, or his navel first. She said, you got to dig out his navel first. She said, hey, New Day, I'm going to catch the replay because y'all bad. Hey, sunshine. Hey, I was looking for one video and I didn't came across that one. I don't even know how. OMG, y'all. That was too funny. She said, Lusa. I said, look, what that mean? She said, good morning. What is going on here to me? I was looking for a video and came across one of the videos talking about why would I do that? And honey, baby, that was too funny to me. That shit was too funny to me.
In a strange case of.
I'm talking about too funny. Why would I do that? It was funny. She says, if I was him, I would have logged off social media after that. She's talking about y'all nasty. Wait a minute. We ain't nasty. We was talking about something that he was talking about. And you know what? It probably didn't get that many views because how I labeled it. But that was a funny video. That was a fun. We need to run that bike, not tonight, but I need to do a whole collaborations of my funny videos. Cause that was a good videos. I need to do more videos. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all to look at it again if y'all want to. She said the video is named He's Not That Into You about Miss Season. Okay, let's look at it. He's Not That Into You. Let's go back to He's Not That Into You. Hold on. That shit was funny. All right, let me see. Is it a video or a live? He's Not That Into You. Is it a video or a live stream? Let me know. He's Not That Into You. I'm looking for it. Oh, she said it's alive. Oh, it's alive. He's Not That Into You. Yeah, you was right. You was right. That shit came right the hell up. Hold on. You was so right. I think I was still in Vegas when this shit happened. When was it? 8 months ago? No, I was here. Sorry. Just be wanting to make sure y'all can hear it, okay? Let me do it like this so I can have the comments up at the same time. Okay. She's walking down the steps by herself, okay? You still got the camera on her, but she's definitely walking by herself, right? All right, let's go. So those are her two hands right there. You know, they're together with her phone, which means that she's not holding on to him yet. I think once she get down the steps, she's gonna grab his hand. I think. Let's just watch. So they're still not hand in hand. So now she's walking, getting ready to walk down the stairs. He's definitely looking at her because he's looking through the camera. Boom, she's on the rail. He didn't left her. You know, most men, when you walking down the stairs, they're definitely there for you. They're definitely right by you because you know our man is our crutch. You know what I mean? Like they help us. You know, they just do. It's just a natural thing for them to do, right? She's still walking down the steps. He's not caring whatsoever. Then he looks back at her. He looks back at her and says, "Give me a kiss." He looks back at her. So now, does he even deserve one? He literally just let her walk down the stairs by herself, right? Let's look again. Yeah, somebody talking about somebody jealous of this. I don't think any woman would be jealous of this. Look, and she feels away too. You know, I mean, I can't sit here and say I know what a person feels like, but you know, and because I'm an older woman, and I would feel away. Let me just say it like that. She feel away.
He's like, "Thank you for my meal."
Then he still walks in front of her. Look. Look. He's watching her struggle. Look at this. This is just not right. I understand that he has groceries in his hand, but that's when you use your elbow, right? That's when you use your elbow. That's when you do this, y'all. That's when you go like this. The man sticks out his elbow for her to balance on. You understand what I'm saying? He uses his elbow. Right? Right? But he has that phone in his hand. I'm sorry. I'll make it bigger. Oh, here we go. So let's go back.
She almost broke her fucking neck.
You know, and I probably would have looked for a better area to step down because most men don't even step over no rocks. Like already, he don't have the proper etiquette, right? Because even, you know, this is not the way to get down, okay? Most men wouldn't even try to lead their woman stepping over no curb. You go down the correct way. I'm sure there was a way out where it was flat. You know what I'm saying? But he stepped over that curve and then expected her to step over it after him. Okay? Do you see the struggling that she's having? Right? So I'm sure she got on some cute ass shoes, right? So he got her stepping over that curve. So let's look again. She looks down. See, now me, I would have been like, babe, why are we going down this way? I can't be on camera. You want to turn the camera on, slap a filter on your face, whatever the case may be. You're still going to treat me like your woman. You're going to treat me like your queen, okay? So I would have said, babe, why are you going down this way? Right? You got rocks over there. You got grass over there. That's a curve. That's not a proper way to get down. That's not the proper way to go down, right? Look at him. He's just watching her struggling back there. And he's still talking to her. How rude is that? He done left her all the way back there. Now she fall down and break a freaking ankle. Then what? And he's still talking to her. Oh, heck no. If you gotta look over your shoulder to talk to your woman, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. So then she's gonna try to grab his arm because she's embarrassed. That's her way of saying, slow down.
A dumb, stupid self.
Let's go back. I thought she grabbed his arm. Let's go back to the beginning.
Sexy mama, sexy mama.
You're welcome. I just paid for your meal and you're just so welcome. I know you've been begging for money on social media and you went and bought that chain around your neck and with all the cash out that you received, and y'all know you've been buying more clothes and stuff, right? I know that you didn't have the money for dinner or lunch or whatever, so I took you out. It's okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. And y'all already know if it was in Buckhead, it was expensive, period.
Sexy mama, sexy.
You welcome.
Sexy mama, we had a good day.
Yes, we did.
Great day. What y'all up to today? Now y'all see where we was at. We back to go, so pull up.
Let's go back to her walking down them stairs by herself.
Sexy mama. Sexy mama, we had a good day, man.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
What y'all up to today? Now y'all see what.
Oh, poor thing. Poor thing.
We
Wow.
back to go,
Poor
so
thing. Poor thing.
pull up.
He's so good.
Buckhead, Atlanta.
Poor thing. Look at him. Give me a kiss. I know she's feeling the way like, dang, you ain't even gonna. I'm sure she's had men before that helped her down the steps, right? She like, dang, let me concentrate. Cause y'all know when y'all get my age, right? You gotta be careful where you put your feet. You know, when you're younger, you can walk up and down stairs or whatever. You can walk up and down stairs kind of quickly or whatever without worrying about trying to fall, and you ain't gotta hold on to nothing, right? But when you get my age, your ass better look down where you stepping because you're gonna step, break your whole damn ankle. You hear me? You gonna say, give me a kiss. She's like, okay, I will. Pay for your food and walk myself down the steps, and yeah, I'll do whatever you want me to do.
And they're like,
She's like, I got a prize, girl. I got a prize. Somebody said, is she slow? I don't think she's slow. I think she just settled.
She's dumb. She's stupid as fuck.
Stop playing with us.
Hold on. Let me go back. No way you gonna pick me up. He like, I don't give a damn. Laughing because he don't give a damn. He don't see nothing wrong with it. That's the thing. He like, she got
Y'all
it.
bust that ass nigga.
She athletic, so she don't need no help. She athletic, so she don't need no help. No way. Somebody need to take this picture. There was a way I can. Hold on, let me zoom in on this picture. Let me do a screenshot of this picture right quick. Screenshot this picture. So y'all what she look like. This don't make no sense right here. This is how you know a person is very self-centered. Very, very much self-centered. Let me show you what self-centered look like. Let me show y'all what self-centered look like, okay? Up close. Look close. If that ain't self-centered, I don't know what it is. Do y'all see the pic?
Ain't no way that could have been me. I would have read Jay ass for filth. I ain't even gonna lie. Ain't no
That
fucking
doesn't
way.
make no sense to me. Jay would never. And especially without me saying anything. She said, more make a video about it than she moved just did. About that move she just did. I mean, you need to demand more, Valencia. You need to demand more. She really does. You know, the fact that they say things like, oh, you know, Johnny, I don't mention Brianna on her page, his page and stuff like that or whatever. Like, I would rather you not mention me than to mention me and then show people this. You showing people this. Yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? I think that I think this is definitely nothing to brag about. Would you brag about this, you guys? Would y'all brag about this? My man, my man, my man. I don't know if I would brag about this. See if I can make it bigger. Oh, no, won't let me do it like that. Would y'all brag about this? I don't know if I would brag about this. She said, and she his content. I think she needs a real man. She says, no more. She needs to leave. Things like that should come natural to a man. If you have to demand more at his age, leave. I agree. I definitely agree. I think she wants, so I think she waited so she just don't care. I mean, what? I think she waited so she just don't care. You don't think that she cares? Like, what do you mean by that? You mean waited for a relationship? Like, what do you mean when you say you think she just waited, Carla? Hey, Anita. He's telling her to walk her ass up. Speed up. And she said his tenacity was something to marvel at. What a joke. Yes, definitely. Oh, okay. You say you think she waited too long in life and she had to just accept what she gets? I don't know about that. Her 50s. Too old. He got her doing whipped cream videos about sucking D. And that's crazy. Tara, that is absolutely crazy. I would never, I don't give a damn how much, if it's content and you paying me for it or not, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I have, especially she has sons. I'm not doing that. When there's more content out there that you could be doing, no, I'm not doing that. But the way she stepped off that thing, I mean, I totally blame him for this, you know? Actually, you know what? I blame both of them because, you know, what I tell y'all, a man will treat y'all how?
The
Way you
allow
him to. If you allow a man to treat you any kind of way, they will. Right?
And
I don't care if he was online or not, because I would have been like, excuse me, hello. How many of y'all would have said that? Hello? You just gonna walk off like this? Or babe, while we walking down right here, you know I have heels on. Come on, babe, think about it. You know I have heels on. And if he would have been like, I'm online, well, I don't care if you're online, and I'm standing behind you, and I'm walking behind you with these heels on.
Would have cussed him the
You
fuck
being
out.
online have to do with anything at this point.
She doesn't know how to get treated good by a man. That's what that's about.
Sexy mama needed some help. Sexy mama gonna break them ankles. Boom. That's what you call selfish. And no woman deserves a selfish man. Selfish.
You going?
Where you go?
You going up train?
Man, I would have slapped that damn phone out his hand. You hear me?
I don't like. This might just be my own pet peeve, but a man asking a woman the plans, like, where we going? What we doing? Tell me where we going. We should already have that figured out. Where we going? What we about to do next? You the man, you the leader.
Okay.
Come up with something. Come up with some plans. Tell me we going. Tell me what we about to be doing. Hey, babe, we about to just ride around. We're going to ride around Buckhead. We're going to ride around downtown Atlanta. Or we about to go up to such and such. Hey, where we going? What we about to do? What we about to do now?
It's a whole video. I'm
See, I'm not like a man that know how to make decisions, baby. I say whatever you want, baby. I like a man that know how to make decisions.
I just dropped it new day.
And make it look like.
It's called He's Not That Into You.
Is that what he was trying to do? Is that what it was supposed to look like? Because I couldn't tell. Oh, when he said, "Oh, sexy mama," that part, "Oh, sexy mama," y'all better stop playing. He loving how he looks with that filter. I guess. Is that the same video? I literally saw her stomach on the video. Yes, it's the same video, Gianna. I think she just did listen. First of all, she walking down the stairs by herself. I know she got to feel a way, even right there. She has to feel a way that he's not even helping her down the stairs. Like he doesn't care. He ain't gonna ask for kids like that's supposed to make it better. You embarrassed yourself, young lady.
See where we was at, but we about to go, so it doesn't matter. Pull up.
She's not used to being treated with a good man.
She walking them steps by herself. And he said, "Give me a kiss." See, he used to messing with a woman like Brianna that's much, much younger than him and probably didn't know to acquire this type of catering. So now he got a woman 11 years older than him, and she probably like, I'm sure she's missing out on regular men, men her age, but it might be some men out there that her age that don't know how to be courteous either, and accommodating to his woman.
Mama right here. I better stop playing with her too.
And if he wasn't looking back at her, that would be something different, right? There go that goddamn spider again. Hold on, y'all. There go another spider. Kill this truck.
Did I get up and kill a spider? Oh my God.
I don't think I killed him, y'all. I was trying to kill the damn spider, y'all. Oh my God. I don't know what's up with this office and these damn spiders, honey. We must hold something. That window crack. I ain't feeling these damn spiders, y'all. But in this video, he looked back at her. Watch. Y'all laughing at me about them damn spiders. She said sexy mama because she just spent 300 on that man. Who lives in Atlanta? I saw it again. Oh, it might be a piece of lint, y'all. It might be lint. But anyway, who lives in Atlanta? What y'all know about Santana's? Is that a good is Santana's an expensive restaurant? Don't make me look up Santana's.
It's sexy mama right here. I better stop playing with it. Stop playing up too.
Boom. He had to be embarrassed. Who live in Atlanta? Anybody? Anybody live in Atlanta? The way you ran off camera for that spider, I'm weak. Child, that spider, look, I don't know if it was a spider or a piece of lint, but I saw it, child. I think it was spider. Okay. Hold on. I think I looked up the restaurant. All right, let's look it up right quick, y'all. Let's see how much he paid on this meal. Dan Tanner's. How do you spell it? I've seen a lot of videos, yes. And you know, I'm glad you said that, Tara, because one thing I know about the YouTube streets, because I'm out here and I be looking at different bloggers. Some of them are just not telling the truth on purpose. Like, let me get this joker off the screen. Ugh. Anyway, all right. That was actually a rather boring video. Now that I look back at it, that was really boring. She said, "Did you get it, girl?" I don't even know. I can't remember if it was a spider, piece of lint, or what. But I dropped the video if y'all want to go back and watch that one. But what I'll do is I'll just take that little clip out of it, and I'll I actually got a lot of. Well, actually, I didn't get a lot of views on that video. But that was a rather boring video. I was so boring. Oh my God, that was so boring. Oh, that was crazy. She paid y'all. Let me screen record, and share my girl mentor as a learning lessons. Don't ever let a man. Exactly. Don't ever let a man play you like that. Now we know him a little more. And we know that he just in love with that damn cameraman. I would have read him his rights. You hear me, J. Lou? Man, I'm telling you, I would have read him his rights. I really would have. Ooh, that was a boring video, though. That was so dry. Well, anyway, y'all, let me go because y'all know I go to bed at 3 and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I can tell myself getting sleepy. Not only that, it is my anniversary, y'all. I have been juicing for 3 days. I'm going to eat something today. I said I wasn't going to eat nothing until Friday, but I swear if I don't eat nothing today, I am going to wig all the way out. Okay. So I'm going to eat something today. It's my motherfucking anniversary, so we got to eat something. We might eat each other. Who knows? But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I got to eat something, y'all. I am going to eat something today. Okay. We're going to go to brunch. So we're probably going to get up and go walk in, and then we're going to go to brunch. Now, he might still do his juice because he said he's going to do it for 5 days. I'm coming off my juice so I can enjoy my anniversary. She said, do you go back and watch your old videos or more just to see your growth? I don't, but maybe I should because, baby, that was one boring-ass video. I'm just sitting up here like, that shit need to be sped up. You know what I need to do? This video is 2 hours and 15 minutes long. I need to redo the video. You know what I mean? Like, redo it. I'm sure it'll be much funnier. She says, go do it and leave us alone. Oh, you talking about, listen, I did juicing for 3 days, y'all. I think I'm gonna throw juices. I don't know. How many of you guys are juicing? Any of y'all started the juice? I know Tinkers is doing it. Is it just me and Tinkers? Because it sounds like it's just me and Tinkers. She said, girl, you are crazy. Get mimosas today. Mimosas tomorrow. Listen, she said, have a nice salad and some fresh fruit. All right, maybe I'll do that with some meat or something like, I don't know, some protein or something. Thank y'all for the happy anniversaries. Congratulatories. I think that's how you say it. She said, liquor juicing. What, Miss Magnificent? She said, I'm not. I'm drinking protein. Are you doing protein shakes? Baby, all I got to say is this juicing is no joke. I can't really say that I've seen a whole lot of changes. I've seen small, but again, I've only done three days. So she said, do all the above. I might teach you while you playing. It is my anniversary. You cannot go with your anniversary without, having a little fun. So I'm gonna get a salad or something. So I may not come live today. I said I'm live now, huh? I said I was gonna come live and do the reaction. Oh, I did. I just did it. So people just have to go back and watch it. But if I come live today, it's gonna be late. Like once I put Jay to sleep, late. You know what I mean? So, but we're gonna enjoy our anniversary today. I'm sure we're gonna go to brunch and I don't know, maybe catch a movie or something like that, and then go walking. Y'all know we love to walk. So anyway, but she said happy anniversary on my way to work. Thank you, Annette. Y'all be careful today. She said, I heard it make you feel so good. What, the juicing? I'm not. Maybe for the people that did it for like, I know some people say they did it for like 10 days, 20 days. One guy told me he did it for 30 days. I just don't understand how in the world I can't get over I think I'm addicted to caffeine, even though I haven't had coffee in 3 days. But y'all, I be having headaches. I be feeling, she said, have you experienced lightheaded? Yes, J. Lou, yes, that part. And I don't like that. I don't like that feeling at all. I don't know. Jay is taking it like a champ, y'all. Y'all know Jay can stick to something way better than I can. Like, ooh, but I'm not there. So I'm gonna have to think something different. She said, you going through withdrawal sounds like, yeah, that might be what it is. Cause baby, I was like, Jay, I'd rather just be sleep. She said, I'll do the watermelon challenge. Well, shit, I might do the watermelon challenge because these juices are nasty as hell. If they wasn't so nasty, I could probably do it. But girl, when I tell you nasty, I mean nasty, baby. Nasty. Thank you for the happy anniversary wishes. I do appreciate you guys. So listen, I'm a peel off, and she said alcohol is the only juice that I'm doing with the YouTube streets on fire. Girl, the YouTube streets gonna stay on fire. You hear me? Stay on fire. Yes. But one more thing. I was listening to Tisa Tales, and they sound like they got a little drama going on over there. Did y'all hear it? 3 YouTubers got kicked out of the Diddy trial and are not allowed to come back to court. Did y'all hear about that? 3 YouTubers are not allowed to come back in court because they doxed Mia. They gave Mia address, I guess. So they are not allowed. So there's a lot of YouTubers up there, and I actually wish I was, but I'm not. I don't think I'm that experienced. So I didn't even think about it, but I wish I would have. But next time they have a high profile case like this, I will be there, okay? Because them YouTubers are breaking it in. But when I heard Tisa Tales say how the YouTubers are in competition with each other, and they are, oh yeah, Armand Wiggins had that lady was crazy as hell, wasn't she? That lady was cussing him out, and he said he don't even know her. It was just this crazy lady, like, I'm about that life. I'm about that life. You know what it reminded me of, right? It reminded me of one of our crazy neighbors from across the street. Yeah, I'm about that life. You this, you that. She literally act like she wanted to fight him while he was on camera. Now, I don't know if he's one of the ones that got kicked out. I don't think so. But there was 3 YouTubers that got kicked out. And she said they tried to lie on Tisa. Yeah, they tried to lie on Tisa and say it was her. And she was like, I bet you $5,000 if anybody can drop the receipts. And that's how I am. You hear me? If you allow me, I'll put your money where your mouth is. She said, at first she said 5,000, then she upped it to 10,000. I give you $10,000 for y'all to drop the receipts. And she said, you want to know why I'm not worried about it and why that $10,000 will never go out? Because they would never be able to produce a receipt of me doxing anybody. So anyway, I believe her. So she said, I think he was though. So Armand was kicked out. Let me see right quick before we hop off. Let me see, was he kicked out of the Diddy trial? I don't think he was because he just said Diddy trial meltdown. Defense attorney accused of aggressively bullying Mia on the stand. So I don't know if he was kicked out, but three of them was kicked out. I would like to know who. I'm being all nosy, you know me. I would love to know. She said, I think he was. She said, no, he was just leaving. Oh, yeah. So he was just leaving, so he wasn't kicked out. Okay, so do y'all know the three that was kicked out? Yeah, that lady did look deranged. I don't know what the hell. She was like, yeah, I want to go viral. Yeah, let us go viral. Yeah, you know she's from New York. You can tell she's from New York. Let us go viral. We can go viral. We can go viral. Listen, I'm going to say New York, but you got to think about it. What female walk up to a male, not just a male, but a gay male, and want to fight him, though? She literally act like she wanted to fight. Oh, so you think the girl got removed? Oh. New Yorkers are a different breed. Yeah, they are. I could tell they're a different breed because she act like she wanted to fight him. I don't know if he looked at her hard or whatever, but he said he didn't even know her. But anyway, but a lot is going down with the Diddy trial, and they kicking YouTubers out. They didn't kick 3 YouTubers out, banned them, told them they cannot come back in the courtroom whatsoever. So, but Tisa said she's gonna tell who the 3 are. I think she said something like that. She said, I would never fight a gay man. Yeah, and she had to know he was gay because, like, Armand don't even try to, like, hide this shit or whatever. But I saw him on live, and that joker had, like, 13,000 people listening to him. That's why I was like, when you hear people say they emotion, right? And Armand only got 267,000 subscribers, right? Less than Robert. So when you see 13,000 people in your live, not 1,300, but 13,000 people in your life, then that's motion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not motion. Toya not motion. Kevin, I mean, we motion for this sector, but outside of this sector is the real motion. You know what I mean? It's the real motion, because when I tell you that joker had 13,000 people listening to him at one time, 13,000 listeners. So, you know, baby, that's $1,000 right there. Well, not necessarily, but the amount of views he racked up, 200,000 views, that's $1,000, if not more. If not more. If you can get $200,000 on 200,000 views on your video, if they're legit views. And I do believe he is legit because I seen 13,000 people watching him. I'm not talking about 13,000 bots. But anyway, I don't know why I'm telling y'all this. I'm just saying the motion is when you can hold an audience of 13,000 people. That's motion. That is motion, baby. Okay. But anyway, I just wished I would have went. I guess it didn't even dawn on me to go. But now that I know that YouTubers actually travel to this type of stuff, oh baby, I will be at the next one. I just got to find out when the next big trial that's worth going to. Now I'm gonna do the Lynn one here in Houston, you know, if I'm here, you know, that type of stuff. But definitely the next one I will be there. All right, you guys. Anyway, I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay! She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen to them. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our